The thing, I became infamous on the internet in 2016 for accidentally beating off on camera. Now, luckily, nothing was shown. There was absolutely nothing exposed to the internet. It was just me doing my own things. I went viral for it. I just want the bust. Oh man, bust. Give me the monster. Bust. Wow, it's big. Bust. Oh my God, look how big he is. Oh my God. Wow. That thing is a monster. I just want the bust. Oh man, bust. Give me the monster. Wow, it's big. Bust. I just want the give me the monster. I just want the
vibrant and robust.
Wow. I just want the bust. I just want the give me the monster. I just want the wow, it's big.
Where did the load go?
I just want the bust. Oh man, bust. Give me the monster. Bust. Wow, it's big. Bust. I just want the bust. I just want the bust. Oh! Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am, I can't eat shit out of my fucking ass. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing it mean. Oh, this is cringe. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. Take your fucking ass and eat it. Eat it. Kiwi Farms. I want to mail you a spoon on a daily fucking basis. Phil's a racist, Phil's a sexist, Phil's this, Phil's that. I am who I am. I am fucking based. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing it mean. Oh, this is cringe.
Huh?
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. I am who I am. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Hello, for now.
Eat it. Fucking eat it.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, he's doing it mean. Oh, this is cringe. Eat it. Eat it. Do a begathon. Tip me and do this and do that. We're not doing that.
Dude.
It's business as usual
Brand
here
dude.
on DSP Gaming. We play games, we have
Brand
fun.
dude.
If you guys like it, you support it. The week is going slow. Tough through it. So how are you doing? This is how I'm doing. Tips very low now. But I've noticed tips very low right now. The week is going slow. It gets to me.
Huh?
My life is ruined. This is how I'm doing. The losers out there who thinks that they know shit, kiss my fucking ass and eat my shit now. A full podcast booked, full gameplay streams booked. Everything's booked. Everything's booked. Can't do anything crazy. And I don't even have enough to buy groceries. It sucks.
The week is going slow. Tough through it. Phil, how are you doing? This is how I'm doing. Huh? Tips very low now. But I've noticed tips very low right now. The week is going slow. It gets to me. My life is ruined. This is how I'm doing. And losers out there who thinks that they know shit, kiss my fucking ass and eat my right now. Phil, how are you doing? This is how I'm doing. Phil, how are you doing?
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Phil,
How are you doing?
This is how I'm doing.
Pretty good. In
Phil,
fact,
how are you doing? This is how I'm doing.
DSP admits that he's been begging and he can't, it's not sustainable. It's something he can't keep doing.
13,000.
And he says Kino Casino are grifting and implies that he's been doing the same, but he's not built for it. DSP, the known e-beggar, says that he's not built for begging or grifting or whatever the fuck he said. We're gonna see. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's gonna be a pretty fun one, I would think, because I don't know, just because I'm optimistic, I guess. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Isn't he 45? No, he's 42. So yeah, there you go. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's gonna be kind of long. We've got this and we've got a video and then maybe something else. I'm not sure. But welcome. Appreciate it. Let's get started. I'll stop wasting your time. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Wait, where's my little buddy? Where's my buddy? Where you at, buddy? There you are. Sounds good to me.
Good morning, everyone. We've got a lot to talk about today on the Level 1 podcast. Notably, we've got some interesting stuff going down in the realm of reacting. I want to talk with you about my ideas for the future of React content because, quite frankly, the formula that I've been using now for almost 2 years, I feel like is starting to get stale and we should do something different. So we're going to talk about that on today's show. In addition, I have an update on my thoughts about the online play of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero after having tried it out yesterday. And the big chunky topic for today.
Chunky.
I'm receiving threats.
Wait, what?
I'm receiving threats for wanting to eat some cookies this week.
Oh, threats?
I wish this was a joke. It's not. Because
Okay.
of that, I think what we need to do is talk about what's going on with the daily goals, reassess what we're doing this week, and go from there. So, like I said, we've got a lot to talk about.
Wait, I guess like we can't okay, hold on. I'm like getting ahead of myself here because we can't really like watch this without the additional context because some of you might not know. You just might not. That's just how it is. Not everyone fucking watches this dude all the time. So there were two streams where DSP, I think he faked tips. He was playing Dragon Ball and he didn't hit the goal. I'm trying to find it. I'm sorry. He didn't hit the goal, but then all of a sudden at the end, he's like, whoa, we got an epic $79 tip, whatever the fuck it was. Oh, he didn't. Oh, shit. He didn't fucking record
I'm
it.
not playing it ever again. That, again, if you are a huge fan
Oh,
of Dragon
shit.
Ball
Okay.
and all you ever wanted to see was like dream matches between the characters and you want to play it in like a
So he
party
rage quit the game. This is something we already
comes
saw.
out, nothing even works when you're trying to play. These fucking people can just spam
So this was a day before this. So not yesterday, but the day before.
their basic nonsense.
Not the video game. I like him pausing the game
You can't
too
even quit the match?
to try
They
and
don't
quit
even allow
it.
you to quit the match.
Let me alt tab. Yes. Control Shift Escape. No, he does Control Alt Delete. Task Manager. Where's the game? There it is. Fuck you.
That game is the worst fucking fighting game I've ever played in my life. I'm not playing it ever again. Only if you guys want to see me play the single player. There is
Look at the dislikes, by the way. Holy shit. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. 142 to 13 likes.
Oh, fucking reason to waste time playing that piece of shit.
Damn,
that is
dude.
so bad. That, again, if you are a huge fan of Dragon Ball and all you ever wanted to see was, like, dream matches between the characters and you want to play it in, like, a party setting, okay. There is nothing of intelligence there. That is pure button mash counter, 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 counter. Oh, I picked a character that's abusable. Special move, special move, special move, special move, special move. What the fuck am I playing? This is a fighting game? No, it's not at all. You can maybe argue it's an action game. That is not a fighting game. That game is crap. Just so bad. So bad. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a headache playing it. It's so, I mean, I get it. The graphics are great. I do think the graphics are the best. Like, it's cool to see these characters represented with their real attacks and everything from the show. But, dude, they didn't even try to make that play like anything competitive at all. That is 100% a fuck around party game. I can't believe that shit.
So there's that. This went on for 20 more minutes. He was sitting here complaining about not hitting goals. He wishes he could play Metaphor, the RPG game. The RPG game, right? He's sad. It's fucked up that he's not getting the support that he wanted.
But like I said, if you guys want to see me
That's
try
a
the
quote.
other store,
That's a legit quote. He said it's fucked up that he went on Kino Casino and the support isn't coming his way. It's
I'd be
fucked
okay
up.
with that. Let me know this week, obviously.
But anyways, he didn't hit the goal, but then all of a sudden at the end of this, he was like, whoa, we got a $76 tip from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. Let's felt the trolls. But then it happened again. It happened again. He was playing Champions and he didn't hit the goal.
Been working 2 nights a week, but maybe it's time to scale it back.
He didn't hit the goal and he was begging desperately the entire time.
Hey, shards are shards.
Shards are shards. He was playing Champions this time.
Here we go.
He was $49 away. And he didn't hit it until...
story mode would be all right, Jade, for Dragon Ball. That's about all I'm willing to do in it, though. So I got a couple new characters here just from that, right? I got a 2-star Booker T. I got a 2-star Road Dogg. I got enough to get like a recruiting or fuse for a Powerhouse Bam Bam. Okay. Alrighty, folks. Well,
here we go.
I did have a good evening with all of you. Thank you for chilling with me. Thanks to those who did support, and thanks for the fun conversation. I'll be playing this again on Wednesday night. All right, and we'll see how it goes. Like, I'm not disappointed with raising $100 playing WWE Champions at all. I'm not. There's no complaints here. Okay?
Right.
So
obviously,
let's see how it goes Wednesday night, and depending on how it goes, then we'll see. Should I keep this in the rotation as much as I've been playing it? It's been working 2 nights a week, but maybe it's time to scale it back a bit. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see what happens Wednesday night. Maybe it'll turn around again, because this has happened before with Champions, and then I turned it around the next time I played it. So I guess we'll figure it out. Okay. But thank you. Wait, I still have more. A new moment has unlocked.
So yeah, 101 out of 150. But then all of a sudden, so he ends the stream like this. Guys, we didn't hit the goal. But then all of a sudden, of course, in the daily wrap
good evening, everyone.
of that same night, right after he ended the stream, he pulls out this bullshit.
Well, I'm Philly here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 21st of October, 2024. A great React streaming day. Let's talk about everything that went down today, because there was a bunch of updates and interesting things that happened for sure. So first off, today, I started off with a podcast discussing many different topics, including the fact that, number one, I've decided that we're going to end the ongoing DSP versus the Internet clip show on DSPReacts to try to switch it up to do more long-form content, because it's been going for 2 years and basically has really waned in interest. In addition to that, I talked about how my detractors and trolls are actually saying that they're going to do something if I buy cookies. I'm not kidding. But in addition to that, we talked about my thoughts about playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero online, and many more things. So lots of stuff was discussed today on the Level 1 podcast. Then we jumped into DSP versus the Internet on DSPReacts.
This might be the wrong one.
It was a good
this
show.
Is from
so
today. Hold up. That's the wrong one. My bad. There's so many of these. They all look the same. It's this one.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 20th of October, 2024.
There we go. There we go.
A good return day. I had a great day streaming all day long. Great different content, for everyone, both on YouTube and on Kick. Let's talk about how it went down, what happened today, and what's going on moving forward this week. So, this week was the first week, my first week where the day off is Saturday. Moving forward, my intention is to always have Saturday off as my day off. I should be here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every week. Now, there may be some exceptions to that rule, where possibly I need to have an extra day off because I have an appointment. It could be that coming up in for example, in November, my goal in November.
Here it is. Here's the beginning of the lie. Checking his computer. The data.
Is to try to... You've got to be kidding me.
You've got to be kidding me. What?
What the hell?
Huh?
All right. I swear to you.
I swear to you.
I wish I was kidding.
I wish I was kidding. Why would you wish you were kidding? What does that mean? You wish that you got money? You wish that you didn't get money.
Well, something just happened.
Something just happened.
We're going to talk about it during the Daily Wrap. This is the second time ever this has happened. This is not me making it up. This is ridiculous, but I'll talk about it in a moment, okay? So, today was the first day that I came back, and it was my return day on a Sunday because Saturday will be my day off moving forward. However, this has thrown my schedule for a loop. It now means that Sundays are not React Day anymore. Mondays are. And with Monday being React Day... That
also, he gets money and then makes you wait. He makes you wait before he talks about it.
That today is gameplay
I need
day.
to continue
a lot of people didn't know that.
Show, whatever this is.
I know that for a fact. Because typically on a gameplay day, I will get a different audience. There was a lot of people who came and said, today's not React Day. I said, no. Today's not React Day. React Day will be Monday.
Not.
Today's gameplay day. It's my return day. And people, I guess, hadn't been listening recently. So there was some confusion because of this.
Confusion.
It is what it is. Whenever there's change, there's confusion, and that's part of life, right? Fair enough? So, because of all this confusion going on, we didn't have as high attendance today as I normally would have on a React day. Usually I have lower attendance on a React day than I do on gameplay days, and gameplay days are bigger. Well, today was not as big, and it was likely directly because of this confusion, okay? On the podcast today, there were two major things to talk about. Number one, I wanted to talk about my first week as a Kick streamer.
All right,
in addition to that,
can we move on?
I also wanted to
talk about the money,
my
dude.
Halloween marathon.
Yeah, I don't care.
To see finally what we're going to do. And the thing is, like, one game I haven't played for a horror game poll right now.
Okay, here we go.
So, FYI, there is currently a poll
never mind.
On what No Crisis
Halloween marathon.
Year 1.
Jesus.
Jesus. Determine the actual order we play the games.
Dude gets $50, and look at how much he stalls to talk about it.
That being said, awesome.
Shout out.
Thank you for that. In addition, there's another Resident Evil 5 until Halloween.
I'm sorry.
Then we jumped into
I didn't have a timestamp for this.
Game. A couple except like
oh my
it's
lord.
A party game for every game.
Okay, Brunel, I get it. You suck at the game. Let's go.
Anyway, the funniest part about it was I played it for almost 3 hours and I won almost every single match.
Whoa! I won every single match, but I still rage quit it.
We already beat Goku's story. I'd be willing to go back and do more stories, but there's no effing way that I'm going to go back there and play it again. And play online and torture myself. Okay, so FYI, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, great story mode with some frustrating parts. Online play seems like a joke to me and not very serious. Okay? Okay. Then. Oh, by the way, we did hit the streak last minute. Like,
by the way.
Wire at the very end of the stream, and someone dropped a Hail Mary tip, and we continued with the streak, so it went to 26. Okay? Remember, we have a reward coming up at 36. If we hit 36.
He just, like, shoves it in there. That's what you get. That's the discussion you get.
Okay. Then.
Oh, by the way,
we did hit the streak last minute. Like, we were down to the wire at the very end of the stream, and someone dropped a Hail Mary tip, and we continued with the streak, so it went to 20.
Could barely look at the camera.
6. Okay?
We just
hit
the goal.
We're coming up at 36.
Nice fake tip, man.
I'm going to be going to Crave Cookies, which is a gourmet cookie place right nearby me, and I'm going to buy a box of variety cookies. I'm going to dress up like Cookie Monster, and I'm going to eat them on stream. Not all of them. I'm going to taste them on stream and let you know what I think. Like a taste test, like a DSP.
You can't say all of them.
So that's our reward for this week if we get through to 36 streak of support. So, we hit the goal. We continue on. Tonight, WWE Champions. All right? My honest opinion, I think number one, people had no idea I was playing.
Again, he didn't hit the goal specifically. I don't know. My speculation is that he's faking these tips. Just to eat cookies. What if he just really wants cookies and he's just saying I hit
Instead,
it?
we had a lot of conversation. And to be honest, I think the conversation was good. There was some trolls. For the most part, it was a fun night and a lot of chill vibes and a good time.
Right.
So I ended the stream. And I
Here
said,
we
all
go.
right, guys, it's all right. Streak is ended. In fact, here's where we were at the end. Okay, just to show you.
Just to
I can
show
find
you.
it. This is where we were at the end of the stream. As I'm starting the daily wrap, I get $1.01 tip from someone who said, let's go, anonymously. No,
Look at his ear twitch, by the way. I don't know what this means, but I thought I would point it out.
this is where we were at the end of the stream. As I'm starting the daily wrap, I get $1.01 tip from someone who said, let's go, anonymously, no name attached. And I kid you not, I just typed that wrong. I received a $49 tip from someone who says Reforge Gaming saved the streak. This is someone who apparently is interested in having me on their show. I guess it's a podcast. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going on it at all. I don't even know who they are. They said they were going to contact me about it. But they tipped $49, which means, ladies and gentlemen, it's official. We did hit the streak tonight, albeit late, but we did hit the streak tonight. We're now at 27, and the streak continues. Now, it sucks because this is way too late, and I'm not doing a mega poll off camera. We're done. But
We're done.
Thank you for continuing the streak.
How about you do it next stream?
Reforge Gaming. And again, some people will say, well, he made that up. No, I didn't. I would have told you if it was over. I told you on the stream it was over. And then I went to do the daily wrap, and here comes the tip, the Hail Mary.
I would have told you if it was over, but you're telling us that it's not over, so that doesn't actually justify anything. And a good thing to note here, Duty streams, of course. Shout outs to Duty. He's been on the channel before. Duty streams was in, or people in Reforge Gaming's chat were asking, saying, DSP is claiming you went on his stream and donated around $50 to get him on the latest video. And Reforge Gaming says, lol, I did nothing of the sort. Now, I saw this coming because DSP can then just say, well, it was someone maybe using a similar name to you that tipped me, because all of the tips are like through DSP. You just have to believe him, whatever he says.
Free tip at the end. In fact, they probably were attempting for
But very important to point out that Reforge Gaming says that he didn't do
that
that.
to come in earlier, and it came in late.
No
But it
lie.
counts. So there you go. The streak continues tomorrow. All right. So here's the deal, and this is going to be a tough one. Tomorrow actually is React Day.
Okay, well, that's the stream. So that's the additional context to this entire situation that leads into the podcast that he did yesterday.
What we need to do is talk about what's going on with the daily goals, reassess what we're doing this week, and go from there.
Big
So,
ups.
like I said, we've got a lot to talk about on a loaded episode of today's Level 1 podcast.
Very nice. Thank you, Burnell.
Monday, the 21st of October, 2024. Today is React Day, meaning that after this podcast, I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing reacting style content on my various YouTube channels. Starting off on DSPReacts, we're going to do the DSP versus the Internet Clips React show. And then on the late stream, we're going to be doing
Hey, movie sign.
the Retro React stream to Silent
You
Hill
missed
1,
the
my original playthrough
context.
from 2012. So it's going to be a break from gameplay. It should be a fun day.
It
I'm
should be.
excited for it.
It won't be,
usually
though.
is the nice chill day where we kind of hang out together and have a good time, and it's not ultra serious where we have to make progress in any particular game or anything like that. So it's a good break, okay? But one of the major things that we're
Making
going to be talking
progress
about
in
on
a
the show
game
today
is
the future of my
ultra
React
serious.
content, and particularly in regards to
Grant Obson,
clip
thank
show.
you for the 10 months.
I've been doing the clip show now for almost 2 years. It started in February 2023.
Rest in peace. The
And when I
clip
first
show,
launched
it's
DSP
going to
versus the
end.
Internet, it was a fresh idea. It was something I'd never done before. People liked the fact that I was branching out and doing something completely different. Personally, I found it refreshing and interesting, but we're almost 2 years into it. And what's happened is, like most things, when something runs really long, it doesn't feel special, and it starts to feel stale.
So it's interesting, too, that he knows, he says, like most things, if it goes too long, it's not special. But he fails to realize it's just because you're boring. I've said this before, but DSP, you can't just expect something to... Like, that's the thing with DSP, too. He does something new, like streaming on Kick. It makes a bunch of money maybe the first few days, and then it kind of stagnates and then declines eventually when people get bored of it. Just like with Baldur's Gate. When he played Baldur's Gate 3, what was it, like 1,200, 1,400 people showed up to watch him play it? Then the very next stream, that number got like more than halved to like 600 or something. I don't know, some weird shit like that. It's just because people, it's like a be careful what you wish for kind of thing.
In regards to DSP versus the internet now,
you want him to do something, then he finally does it, and you realize how trash it is, and people get bored and fall off. And that's the thing that happens with DSP, because he's just boring. He's not really entertaining. He can't carry a stream by himself. It's just, that's what happens. Except he expects money behind all of this.
we're nearing episode 100, and
that's even harder to get people to do, to buy in.
When it comes to not only people who are watching the content, but people who are actually supporting it to make it happen. For those who don't know, the show is based on memberships. Like, you have become a member of DSPReacts, and then you can nominate clips that we watch during the show. Well, I have seen this show dwindle over the last 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, that's a problem, man.
Something like maybe up to upwards of 50 different paying members, all vying for a spot, competing, submitting clips. We had like 50 to 100 clips a week. Now we don't even have 20. So, to be honest, I don't even know if the show can support itself anymore, even have enough clips to be a show. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk a little bit later on the show about this.
And there is a pretty simple solution to this that he'll never do because no time / too much work. He maybe shouldn't live stream this if because he's gonna say he loves doing the clip show. It's a lot of variety and stuff. But if you actually love doing it, there are things you can do. Maybe don't stream it. Make it an edited video and just take the best moments from it. Because watching a stream of it could be boring, like especially if you're not vibing with any of the videos.
What I like to do is explain to you my ideas for the future, how to evolve and change.
There's
and
no
do things
point
differently,
giving him
but
suggestions.
I need feedback on how to make it happen. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Before we get to that, obviously, because that's a big topic to talk about today, I feel. What I'd like to do is give everyone a recap on what the schedule will be this week. I want to talk about my experience with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero yesterday because
we're skipping that.
Boy, it basically went down exactly as I expected, and then people give me shit for it, and I'm like, so you don't want me to be honest? Would you like me to lie? Because I don't want to lie. I want to give you my honest opinions on it as I'm playing it. But I guess some people just like Dragon Ball so much they just wish that I liked it more than I do. So I want to talk about that. And then also, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Let's talk about the elephant. Cat is not pregnant. But also, I forgot to mention there is something else. The fucking Dragon Ball Z rage quit that he had got reposted on Twitter. And it has 18K likes, 1,200,000 views. So yeah, this thing kind of went around. It went around that DSP alt-tab rage quit and called the game shit and was complaining. It was a pretty big thing. So that's specifically what he's mentioning.
The goals. The streak continues, all right? And what's happened is this particular week, I feel like perhaps the goal that I came up with as a reward, at the end of the week, that if we hit all these goals all week, that I would go and get some gourmet cookies and throw on my Halloween costume from like 3 years ago just to be silly because it's Halloween month and eat gourmet cookies as a Cookie Monster. Some people thought it was funny and interesting and others didn't. And I think people are like, nah, at this point, it's not that good of an idea.
Yeah, what's up,
It was a really rough day yesterday hitting these goals. Like, for example, on the first stream, we were not even close to hitting the goal. And then, boom, last minute, someone did a ginormous tip of over $70, and we hit the goal, and we got to goal hit 26.
Look at him explain that. We were not even close, and someone gave me a big tip.
And then last night.
And then it happened again.
On the WWE Champions stream, which traditionally we never have issue hitting the goal because people want to see me do a mega pull during the show. We didn't hit the goal during the stream. But then when I went to film the daily wrap, all of a sudden, someone dropped a giant tip.
How
and we hit the goal again. So
how convenient
the only
is
way
that?
I can hit the goals is because of Hail Mary last minute tips. It basically means that people aren't liking the idea for the week. And I get that. But at the same time, as that's going on,
Wait a minute.
goals is because of Hail Mary last minute tips. It basically means that people aren't liking the idea for the week. And
people aren't liking the idea for the week. Do you remember? Like, way back, like a week ago, this dude was telling us it's not a big deal that he's not eating the Krabby Patty. It doesn't matter if I scammed my audience. It doesn't matter because nobody tipped me for the goal. People tipped me to own the trolls and because they love my content. But now, if I get last minute tips, it means that people don't like the goal.
we hit the goal again.
What?
So if basically the
I thought they didn't tip you for the goal. Nobody tips specifically for you to eat something. That's stupid. The joke is that it's stupid.
only way I can hit the goals is because of Hail Mary last minute tips. It basically means that people aren't liking the idea for the week. And I get that. But at the same time, as that's going on, no exaggeration, I'm receiving threats about wanting to do this goal.
Do you think the Kino Casino relationship is over?
Probably not, no. He still thinks they're friends, and they still want to use him just to make shit. So probably not. Thank you, Redbird, for the tip.
And getting these cookies. I'm serious. I wish this was a joke.
Wait,
it's
what?
not. I'm going to show you. Okay? So I think what we need to do this morning, we need to talk about if this isn't interesting, if it's not funny, if it's not something you're interested in seeing. Like you wanted to see the Krabby Patty meal. I couldn't make it happen, but you liked me doing the Addams Family meal. You liked the idea of me doing the chicken Big Mac and then adding on a bunch of other things. In fact,
see, now it's different. Now it's different. When he was complaining that people were complaining that he scammed people, nobody tipped me for the goals. Now you liked that I did the goals. You liked the burgers. You liked me eating the stuff. But before, nobody liked it. Nobody gave a shit. It was a joke. It was stupid, and I scammed you, but it doesn't matter because it was stupid.
Addams Family meal. You liked the idea of me doing the chicken Big Mac and then adding on a bunch of other things. In fact, that DSP tries out of the chicken Big Mac and other McDonald's food has over 2,000 views and climbing, and it's only been live for, what, 3 days? Not even. So it's actually doing better than any of the other, like, Feasting with Phils and things that I've done for the past year. So I guess that one was a good idea, right? But I guess what we got to do is figure out, what do you want? I'm okay. I'm open to listening to more ideas if it means that people are going to want to see the streak continue and succeed and support the content, right?
Yeah, Jay Westell, we just mentioned it. You just missed it. Thank you, Diablo.
So let's talk about that today, all right? But let's do things in order.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about me scamming you.
The schedule for the week briefly. Today, it's React Day. So once this podcast ends, we're all going to head over to the DSPReacts channel, or if you're here on Kick, you just stick around and the stream will restart. And we're going to be doing the DSP versus the Internet Clips React show. Again, this is where basically I react to a variety of clips as submitted by the channel members. We never know what it's going to be, but it's a good variety usually, and sometimes there's a lot of seasonal stuff, like related to Halloween and stuff. So I look forward to it every week. All right, so that's today. And then tonight on the late stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time over on the DSP Throwback channel, or again, here on my Kick channel, it's going to be Retro React to Silent Hill 1, the playthrough from 2012 that I really don't remember much of. And it's funny because I'm watching it and I'm tying some of this to the stuff that they actually put into the movie. Some of it is kind of similar to what they put into Silent Hill 2. So it's fun to re-experience this game. Having a good time with it, and I can't wait to do more of that later tonight. So that's today's streams, all React content. Tomorrow, we get back to full-time gaming. It'll be a level 1 podcast in the morning, followed by the premiere of the Alan Wake 2 Lake House DLC.
Whoa.
This is a DLC that follows up on the plot that whatever this entity is in the lake, all right, in the world of Alan Wake, is basically being researched by the same paranormal bureau that's involved.
Okay. Really?
One stream of one of my best characters. So whether that's going to be Blanca or Dalzim or Honda or Bison, I have to determine.
Or playing Street Fighter
that
again.
out, today or tomorrow. We'll talk about it over the course of the days, right? So that should be fun. And then, oh no, I didn't see that. Hold on, someone's saying that I received some gifted subs and I wasn't paying attention.
No.
Those did they show up in the chat?
No.
Stand with Phil. Up for me. Contributions. I have no idea. Did you actually do it? Because this always works and it didn't pop up for me.
He's so nervous. He's so worried.
Sorry, guys, for the interruption. Obviously, it's confusing, but I want to be giving shout-outs for contributions. I have no idea why that wouldn't have shown up. So...
Did it pop up?
And I have it set up as a show banners when viewers host, subscribe, or give subs. Yet it didn't show up.
Burnell?
Let me take a look.
Okay.
That's why I didn't shout it out. Like,
it didn't
nothing.
show up.
Did anyone else see this? Besides, I stand with Phil. Did anyone else see these gifted subs? Because I can't see them. I don't know what's going on.
You could fuck with this guy. Everyone just say you saw it. Hell yeah.
Here, if I go on my desktop here.
Phil, I got gifted.
The desktop, the problem is the chat history just goes away right away when you click off the screen. So I can't even look it up here. Well, I apologize. I don't know what to say. Right?
Burnell?
I don't know.
He's being derailed.
I don't know how this works or why it wouldn't be working.
He's letting it derail him.
Phil shows up in 3rd place for weekly top gifted. They actually show up in 2nd place for me. You know what I mean? This thing's all screwed up. Well, if you indeed did gift them, thank you. Yeah, Darziak says last gifted sub was 14 hours ago from what I
He's
can see. That's what I
tweaking,
see.
exactly.
That's what I see.
Okay, Bruno.
So I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry. If it shows up, I swear to you, I'll shout it out and I'll count it. But I don't want to count something it doesn't show up anywhere, right? I have no idea what happened. All right, enough of the derailment. Let's get back to the show,
Let's
shall
get
we?
back to the show.
Okay, so right now we have no contributions whatsoever from what I can
Yes.
see. That's why I haven't shouted anything out. Okay, so Alan Wake DLC on Tuesday, and the Street Fighter 6 returns Tuesday night. Wednesday, I'll probably do more of the Alan
Okay,
WWE Champions
schedule
meme
can
is
fuck
dying
off.
out. I don't know.
Here we go.
For a pull, and that's surprising. But I think that
Champions.
a huge part of the gimmick of WWE Champions is that people want to see me do a mega pull and see if I can get the new character or whatever. And there was a new zombie. It was Zombie Bailey, and she's actually one of the best females in the game. And the support just didn't happen. So here's the deal. I've
Best
liked doing
female
WWE
creatures.
Champions for the month and a half that we've done it. I think that it's-
Okay, so one thing about the Champions thing, right? This dude would get money. He needs like whatever, 150, and I'll spend 100 on the game. But like, he's so quick to spend money on Champions. But like, you give him money. This dude was going through games he's gonna play for the Halloween marathon, which is supposed to be this fun event that happens once a year where he dresses up and he plays a bunch of scary games or scary themed horror things, and it's supposed to be a big night of fun for his audience and himself. And he's sitting there judging what the audience is suggesting based on the price of the game. These games are like $20, $50, and $30 and stuff like that. And he's sitting there judging the prices, complaining that it's too much, complaining that it's unreasonable for him to play these things. He needs to get them on sale or whatever. But then with Champions, fuck it. I just spend it. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. We fucking ball. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go. We ball as hard as fuck, and we just spend all of the money that we get. But when it comes to like the thing that his channel is known for, the thing that's supposed to be a fun thing for the community, something to be a fun night, no, I don't want to buy any of this. Your games are stupid. They're too expensive.
It's been a great night chill stream. We talk about wrestling when I do it. It works, right? It's a good thing to fill in a gap. But there's other chill gaming we can do. We had Stardew Valley going on. We have other games that we can either add or we can bring back, right? It doesn't always have to be WWE Champions. Perhaps the WWE Champions meme is dying out. I don't know.
The meme.
Again, that's the thing. When something is new and fresh and different, it gets interest. When it becomes regular, well, it's not special anymore. And then it kind of falls out of
I like the Champions meme. What do you mean the meme? I don't know. I thought it was like a game you're playing, like to entertain an audience, but apparently it's just a meme.
prominence, right? The whole meme of me playing WWE Champions worked when it was such a taboo thing. Oh my God, Phil is admitting he plays the game. Are you kidding me? He's actually going to play it on stream and he's going to spend money on the game publicly, right? So that was the gimmick. But now it's been a regular.
This is like pretty much, I don't know why I made this connection, but this kind of reminds me of how Kat was cheating on someone to be with him. Did that make the relationship more exciting? Is that why she was a soulmate? Is that why he loved her so much? And then she finally moved in, and it seems like they never talk, they never communicate. It's not special anymore. They spend every day together. The relationship isn't special. I don't know. This reminded me of that. Because they were sneaking around. Nobody on the internet knew. He was lying to his audience about what he was doing. He was taking time off. She was flying across the country secretly.
So hard, I broke my gouty toe. DSP 2024.
Big ups, Jay Wassell, for the membership and for the $2. Ball so fucking hard, baby. ABAP. As baller as possible.
Right? The whole meme of me playing WWE Champions
This
worked.
this is what I think of when he mentions this. His relationship with his wife that used to be a secret that he was lying to people about. He was spending money on her secretly flying her across the country.
When it was such a
I don't know
taboo
why I make
thing.
that connection.
Oh my God, Phil is admitting he plays the game. Are you kidding me? He's actually going to play it on stream and he's going to spend money on the game publicly, right? So that was the gimmick. But now it's been a regular thing. And it seems like perhaps the interest in it is waning and falling.
They don't even
down
talk
now, right?
anymore.
So, I'm not saying
They
right
don't even
now
know each other.
that
Whatever.
I want to quit it. But
I'm
at the same
being
time,
stupid.
if I do a second stream on Wednesday and it's slow again, then I think that's it, right? You know what I'm saying? I guess let's see what happens, all right?
I
Let's
know
see
what you
what
are
happens on
saying.
Wednesday. Again, I don't want to say, oh, the sky is falling. There was one stream we didn't hit the goal.
The
and that's the end of
marriage
it or anything
meme.
like that. But you got to understand, that's the whole point of me doing it is to get that kind of momentum, to get people excited for it. And if the excitement's dead, then why am I doing it when I have other things I could be doing that people want? correct? So let's see how it goes on Wednesday night, all right? Thursday, I have no idea what I'm doing. It could be more Alan Wake DLC. It could be Dragon Ball Sparking Zero single player, or it could be something else. I'm not sure. And then
Cool.
the late stream.
All right, man.
For Alan Wake, we have to see. I know there's going to be some kind of an interruption during my streams. I can't tell you exactly.
Wait, what?
For Alan Wake, we have to see.
What's happening?
Also,
What's happening?
During
Something's
Thursday,
happening.
at some point during the day, there's going to be an interruption.
Uh-oh.
I just
Electrician coming in.
don't know when yet.
He's installing a new dishwasher or something.
Yeah, I'm not even going to know until like the day before.
But he won't tell you that. He's not going to tell you that because he doesn't want you to know that he's spending money. Because of course.
Because I know there's going to be some kind of an interruption during my
He'll just call it an interruption.
streams. I can't tell you exactly what's going on, when it's going on. I won't know until later this week. All right, so it's actually a good thing that there's like nothing crazy important going on Thursday, because there very well could be a big chunk of an interruption during the streams. Okay, and then Friday's the big one. Friday's the day everyone's waiting for, the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Sonic X Shadow Generations, which is exciting because it's a brand new Shadow the Hedgehog game plus the re-release of Sonic Generations for a modern audience.
Call of Duty and
particularly, I'll be playing Black
Sonic.
Ops 6 multiplayer on the first stream,
Right.
the entire first stream. I can't wait because I played the beta and I kicked ass in it, right? And I was using a controller,
Sorry,
the
I'm a
Elite
Sonic
2
hater.
controller, not keyboard and mouse, and I was whooping butt with that. I was literally at the top of the leaderboards almost every single game that I played. It ran so
All right,
beautifully at
shut the fuck
120
up,
hertz on
man.
my PC. So I'm very much looking forward to this game releasing and me putting it into the regular rotation.
You better take a sip, you shaking sleazy
Now, I'm not saying,
hole.
oh, I'm not going to do other gameplay. Like, I'm not going to do the
You're
campaign, I'm not
shaking.
going to
What?
do zombies, and I'm not going to do Warzone. What
I
I'm
didn't
saying
say
is,
shaking.
multiplayer is what everyone wants to see right away, so that's what I'm focusing on right away, and then after the fact, we can figure out the rest, okay? And then I'm off on Saturday, and then next week, another full week of gaming and fun, including my Halloween marathon, okay? So, that's the schedule for the week. I hope that sounds good. First contribution
Sounds
of the
good to
day
me.
is from Game Ticker, who did a €2 super chat and said, what's your favorite game or franchise and why?
€2.
Well, Game Ticker,
I don't play favorites.
I don't really have an overall
Of course.
favorite game or franchise.
Dude,
I have
it's
different
obviously
games that are my
Street
favorites within
Fighter.
different
Shut the fuck
genres.
up.
For example,
He's so annoying. It's obviously Street Fighter.
If you
It's
were
the
to say-
game he's played for like 35
to me,
years.
what is your favorite platformer of all time? I would say Super
You're
Mario World.
so
And if you said why,
stupid.
I would say because
I
it
was
was a
gonna
launch
say
title
something
with
else.
Super NES. It was a game that added innovation in so many different ways. Massive improvements to graphics and sound.
Mario?
New
Is that what he
3D
said?
effects that were added for the SNES. A whole
Yeah.
new way to control the game with so many different buttons on the SNES control pad. And so many people just got that game as like a present. So I did. My SNES I got as a Christmas present. And I remember unboxing it on Christmas, hooking it up, playing it all day long, and the
Kid
smell
grew up broke,
of
by the
food
way.
and stuff in the house. My mom was making us food all day for Christmas, and I was playing the game and enjoying it. Like, it's just a big, great memory for me. But to me, that's like the epitome of platforming. Like, that's the kind of game I could play over and over and never get bored, right? If you said, what's the best fighting game of all time? Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Why? Because Street Fighter 2 is the franchise that started
That's
it
not
all.
the question.
And Super Turbo is the best in the original franchise. It's the game that I play competitively and am the best at when it comes to competitive games. That's the one that I'm a tournament winner in. That's why. See?
Tournament winner. Fourth place.
So I don't have an overall absolute answer. I have answers that
big
are
fish in a
specific-
small pond. Am I
I
right?
hope that makes sense. So there you go. So now I got people who are saying on Kick that Kick is busted, that they're trying to gift subs and nothing's happening. I don't know what to tell you guys in that regard. From my perspective, everything is fine. Everything shows as normal.
Yeah,
on
Evo
my
East.
end.
Fair enough.
I didn't get any notification from anyone that anything's wrong. So
Qualifiers. He won a bunch of
I don't know what to say.
qualifiers
yeah, I'm
to
not
go
sure what's
to
going on in that
Evo.
regard.
Never actually did
Everything
anything.
shows
though.
on my end is good. So yeah, I don't know why Kick would be giving you guys issues today with contributions. Hopefully it's not a real issue and it's something that can be solved easily, because obviously that's supporting me. I want that to be able to be counted, right? So
No. He's
Rare
really
Tricks has added me to
distracted
the
by
weekly
this.
leaderboard. Look,
He's really distracted. He needs to make sure that the money is coming in.
you're right, it did. Kick is screwed up.
Huh?
So you guys can confirm with me that it's screwed up, right? So
Right.
apparently, I Stand With Phil did gift 2 subs, and Rare Tricks did just gift 1 sub, because they're on the weekly leaderboard, but it didn't show anything in chat at all. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, now I Stand With Phil just gifted, and it did show up this time. Look at that. So that time it did show up. Okay, we can count that one at least. Dude, there's some weird stuff going down today. What is happening?
Okay. I don't really care. To be honest,
Don't
let's
get
move
the-
on. Complain
But
about
after two-
drifting.
Sorry that we're having issues on that.
Yep,
Skull
yep.
counts for this stream.
Got it.
So what was I going to say?
let's move on.
So please, let's get some support, guys. Let's get the momentum going. If you can, anything is appreciated. Some tips would be great. What's up, Game Boy? How are you today? Some tips would be great. And some likes. We're 36 likes. With almost 200 viewers. Let's get that up to 50 likes, please, on YouTube. Like the stream if you're enjoying
50 likes, please.
Thank you for that.
He turns that into a bag.
Topic number 1 for today that I want to talk about, okay? I have played...
Hey, Lucky Limes, what's up?
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero online yesterday. It was my daily daytime gameplay stream.
Thank you, Redbird.
I like this new money-obsessed Phil. Resurgence lol.
New? It's always been a money-obsessed Phil, Redbird. Thank you for the 2. But I see your point. It's the demanding money. It's like the more direct, like, let's get $100. Let's do this. Instead of, guys, you know, I can't really afford my groceries. It would be great if we can do this, you know, but I'm not asking. I'm just factually pointing out it would be great. That the pathetic begging versus demand begging. I see what you're saying. I played it for nearly
3 hours, all right? I got to be honest with everyone. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The game is not very good online at all.
Let's hit the goal. Let's get those subs.
The gameplay. Because a lot of people say, well, I like the gameplay, all right? The online play itself has big flaws, all right? Number 1, the connections are not
sucks.
great.
The
One
game
match
is
dropped
bad.
entirely in the middle of the match. Just dead. Some matches, when you're doing the team battles, you'll kill the opponent. And then all of a sudden what happens is the screen goes gray. And I think what that means is the game is attempting to load your opponent's next character, but it's just failing to have the netcode sync. So you just stand there and the enemy is nowhere to be found. And you're like, where are they? What's going on? Then all of a sudden the opponent will appear out of thin air in front of you and get a free combo. And there's no way to know what's going on.
Isn't that a game mechanic?
What just happened?
Like the dodging?
The character just
that's a Dragon Ball
magically
thing.
appear out of thin air and just now gets a free hit on me. Like, that's not fair. It's supposed to be a competitive match. It doesn't make sense. There was
it's like
one
part of the
match
game, isn't it?
where I was literally doing stuff with the controller and it just wasn't reacting at all. It wasn't like, oh, it's slow or sluggish. It literally wasn't reacting when I put input on the controller. And I'm like, that's not competitive then, right? And then lastly, and this was kind of the kicker for me.
But like, dude, it's not Street Fighter. It's not Street Fighter. Also, I feel like it's safe to not safe, but it'd be bad of me not to point out when he started this game, he was saying he's not going to take it competitively. I'm not going to take it seriously. If I play ranked, I won't play seriously.
All I'm doing is ranked match.
Then, of course, the day he plays it, he takes it very seriously and tries to cope with his fucking rage quit and justify it.
Right? I've ranked matches.
It's like, dude, you already told us it's not serious.
Matches in the game, right? It's a tag match, meaning you pick a team of like anywhere from like 2 to 5 characters. And you're supposed to be able to tag between them on the fly. My tag functionality doesn't work. All you're supposed to do is hold left on the D-pad and it shows your menu of your characters, and you press a button to swap. It doesn't do anything. I'm holding left, it does nothing. And I'm trying to show everyone on stream, guys, I can't tag. I don't understand what's going on. And at that point, someone came in and was like, yeah, this is being reported across the board. This game is wonky online. It's just not that good. It has a lot of bugs and issues right now. You know, the tag one is one. There's another one where, for some reason, you actually wouldn't be able whatsoever to use a special move. It just never works. Okay? Now, Darth Fig says you have to let it charge. No, Darth Fig, it's not let it charge. It was fully charged. Pressing left on the D-pad had no effect. It wouldn't open the menu to show the tag partners for the entirety of the match. You understand what I'm saying? Please don't defend the game. It's documented. It's a game bug. Okay? This is what I mean. Whenever you play a game that has a fan base, right? Oh, I love Dragon Ball. But the game has a game bug. How dare you? No, it's you. You weren't charged. You weren't this. No, I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I understand how games work. I understand how the game works. The fucking thing doesn't work. It's a game bug.
I don't know about that one,
Stop trying to make excuses for the game and shit. It's fucked up.
I don't know, man.
So that's just the things that I observed just playing it. This has nothing to do with the gameplay mechanics. This is the game outright having issues online. There's lag. There's inputs that completely don't read, and your character will get frozen. Sometimes the characters won't load in properly when they're tagging in and out, or not tagging in and out, but being killed off someone and new characters coming in. One match dropped on me, and one match I couldn't tag at all. Okay? So, that's just my initial impressions. Now, gameplay, I'm not going to say the gameplay's not fun. It is. But for me, this game, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, it's the equivalent of back in the day. I had a PS2.
Oh.
And I would invite all my friends over who were wrestling.
Oh, I thought he was.
Get the multi-tap, and we would plug in 8 controllers into the multi-tap. And we would stand there doing
Royal
Rumble matches or elimination matches, and we would have created characters, and we would just fuck around.
What friends,
playing
man?
these awesome matches, talking shit to each other, having a good time. It was fun as hell. That's kind of what this game reminds me.
7 friends.
Anything goes. Nothing's balanced. That's okay. It's not meant to be. It's supposed to be the ultimate fan service for Dragon Ball. Just like when I used to play Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown on my PS2. It was supposed to be the ultimate fan service WWE game. You can make your own characters. You can use the characters in the game. None of them are balanced. Obviously, no one's going to beat the top level characters, right? They're always going to be the best. But that's how it was. That's how it was meant to be.
Shoutouts
And
to
I feel like that's what this
SmackDown
game
versus
is,
Raw
okay?
2007.
So that's okay if that's how you want to approach it.
That was
The game
my
definitely
game.
isn't balanced. And there's some characters
That's
that people
the
were
one
using
that I
were able to
played.
just so briefly
And,
charge and then spam a special move and then charge and then spam a special move. And it's like,
the PS1
what the
one.
hell? That's not fair compared to the rest of the cast. They
War.
can't do that, you know?
What the fuck was it called?
And essentially what it comes down to
WWF
online
Warzone.
is
That
attack
was
someone with
it.
a combo until they
I
break out
played
the
that
combo.
one
Then
too.
you reverse the reversal with your reversal, but then they reverse your reversal with their reversal. But then you're able to do the reversal until basically someone doesn't have a meter. And then when all the meters have run out, then you're on to real gameplay, which is either charging to try to get to the sparking and do your big combos and supers, or trying to just hit each other a little bit here or there with heavy attacks or throws and mix it up a little bit. But it's not anything too crazy complex at all. It really does feel like a party game or an arena fighting masher game. It's not anything that's like, wow, this is so intricate and there's 10 different combo engines that we need to learn.
Okay,
and this and that.
man.
It's nothing like Street Fighter. It's
Okay,
nothing like
it's
Tekken.
not
nothing
like Street
competitive
Fighter.
fighting.
It's not
Okay?
advertised like Street Fighter. It's not a fighting
Now
game.
again, I'm not saying it's
It's
not
like an
fun,
arena thing.
okay? I'm not saying it's not fun. I'm
Okay,
just
so
saying it's
shut
not
the fuck
competitive.
up.
Some people staunchly disagree with me. You can disagree with me if you want. I'm coming.
Stop
from a
trying to
background of
justify
playing
it,
competitive
man.
Fighting games since the day Street Fighter 2 was released in American arcades.
I don't know. He keeps talking about it. I've been playing Street Fighter. I don't care. It's not
A
like
former
Street
fighting
Fighter.
game champion. I'm telling you, from my perspective, the game is not
What did he say?
a former fighting game champion.
Former fighting game champion. Bro, you would think he would have won Evo when he says that. What? What the fuck?
I'm telling
Fourth place?
you, from my
Champion? Fourth place champion?
perspective, the game is not competitive.
What medal does fourth place get? I don't know. What medal do you get?
It's still
Oh,
fun,
wait.
but it's not competitive.
Nah.
I think what's happened is there's this weird misconception about the game because guess what? Some pro FGC people have started to play it and like it. And they're saying, well, don't you know that this person from the FGC is playing it and saying that it's competitive? Okay, I want you to understand something. People in the FGC say that every fucking fighting game on the planet is competitive because they want to get views and money. I don't
my
know how you
fucking
haven't
God.
figured this out yet. They were saying that game, what was it, Rumble City? Where it was a bunch of wrestlers bouncing around an open world city. It was free
Wasn't
to
that
play.
game pretty good?
It was terrible. No one liked it. But the FGC
I heard
were
it was
saying
pretty
it was
good, just nobody played it.
The game went out of business in like 6 months. You know, they say everything is good. Every fucking game is good. to them.
Okay.
Because when a game is hot and popular, and especially a game like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, this game has a giant fan base because people love Dragon Ball, right? And rightly so.
Thank you so much, Lasagna.
Hypnosis translation. This game is bad equals I am trash at it.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. And he's trying to look, it's all trying to justify his rage quit. He needs to, for whatever reason, make it seem like he didn't rage quit. It's because of X, Y, and Z that I quit the game because it's not competitive, because it's not Street Fighter, because the FGC is hyping every game and it's a conspiracy. All this bullshit just to say, hey, I rage quit the game. What the
Anything
fuck?
can be Compa Bunnies if you want it to be. Disc Golf and Super Smash Bros.
Yep.
Brawler both flowers and they both suck, but people enjoyed it.
Yeah, exactly. Anything can be competitive, but no, he's trying to say it's not competitive because it's not Street Fighter. Thank you, Wesley H. and Punis Lasagna, for the snipes. But yeah, again, it's all of this speech to justify and make himself seem like I didn't rage quit. I quit because it's a conspiracy. It is the game. It's flawed. It's not Street Fighter. The FGC is stupid.
Dragon Ball's fun. I love Dragon Ball, right?
You can like this game, but it fucking sucks.
But then,
Yeah,
a lot of
Tractor
people bought it.
Goose.
What do you think the FGC is going to say? Oh, this game's trash? No. They're going to say this game's
No.
great so they can play it on their streams. They can get views and money.
Maybe they like
can look
it.
for sponsorship opportunities. What do you think they're doing?
A lot
it
of
for?
people like the game.
This is not like groundbreaking stuff.
It's a
But some people treat
conspiracy.
it like it is. Like they haven't figured this out yet. They've literally said this about every fucking game with combat in it for the last 5 years since money became a big thing in the FGC, and you can't figure out why they would say that this game is competitive. You know, again, it's so bizarre. Beastin, okay, he says, so if you say it's not competitive as a former FGC champion, we should listen, but a former FGC says it's competitive, we shouldn't listen. You should
There you
listen
go.
to the person.
There you go. Wait. Let me I need to hear specifically what that was. Let me hear this again.
Beastin, okay, he says, so if you say it's not competitive as a former FGC champion, we should listen, but a former FGC says it's competitive, we shouldn't listen.
Great point. Let's see how he spins this to make it seem like he's right.
You should listen to the person that has absolutely no vested interest in your reaction, right? If you play this game or not, I don't care. I'm telling you, I like the game. I think the graphics are great. I think that the lore of playing through the single player and having alternate choices, that's really good. I think having an insanely huge cast of characters is good. The party game aspect of it is great. But I'm telling you, it's not competitive. You don't have to believe me. But here's the deal.
But then wouldn't your vested interest be to make the game not seem competitive because you're not taking it competitively? Isn't that your vested interest? Like, come check out my streams because the game is bad and I say it's bad and I don't think it's
It
competitive?
doesn't matter if you believe me, but if you believe the FGC player who says it's competitive and you run out and you buy
Because you hate the FGC. Like, there is no love lost between you and the fucking FGC. You hate them.
it to play it as a competitive
So
game.
you try to make them seem like they're a conspiracy while at the same time doing your own little conspiracy.
Guess who benefited?
I
They
don't
did.
know.
Because now you watch their streams.
Whatever.
You're gonna get a sponsorship deal. Do you get it? I have nothing to gain to lie about this game.
And again, you do though, because this is all to save your image. It's like I pointed out before. It got posted on Twitter. People were making fun of him. 1.2 million views. Everyone was clowning on this dude. So this is all to justify a rage quit.
Why would I?
You're trying to protect your image, so you're shitting on the FGC. Like, that's why you would do this.
Nothing to gain
That's your
to
game.
lie about this game.
Right.
Why would I?
Whatever.
I don't benefit
Who
anything by lying
cares?
about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. It just doesn't make sense that you would
Yeah,
accuse me
Anubis.
of being facetious, or not facetious, but disingenuous about it.
Facetious.
Why would I be? Why? It doesn't even make any sense.
To justify your rage quit. That's why.
You would rather believe the person who has
Protect your
everything to
ego.
gain if you believe that the game is competitively good than the person who has nothing to gain by telling you that it's not competitively good. Then that's your decision to make, Beaston, and anyone else out there.
And that's such a weird thing to say. I'm going to specifically stay on this because DSP himself is saying that he's not taking it competitively. He didn't even bother to learn the game. He's surprised by game mechanics and kind of calling them stupid and complaining about them. He's just refusing to learn the game. So why would I listen to someone that doesn't even know the game all that well enough to play competitively, whether it's good competitively or not?
Well,
What the
Darkseid-
fuck? That's like listening to people that are bronze. Let's listen to like a bronze player in League of Legends to balance League of Legends.
doesn't know what he's talking about.
What the
Fine.
fuck? What do you mean?
Well, believe those people. That's okay. It's up to you to believe whose opinions you believe in or not. If there's someone else who's having a good
Yeah,
time with the
Heather
game
P.
and thinks it's competitive and you want to believe
They
them,
have
you
revenue
can.
share.
I'm telling you, I played it yesterday. And I did not have fun with the competitive nature of it at all. It doesn't seem competitive at all. This is the kind of game, like I said, I would have friends over and we would talk shit. Yeah, my fucking Krillin's gonna beat your fucking Piccolo's ass. Oh yeah, well I got a pocket Janemba. And then you fucking throw out these characters, you just have fun, a silly game. And that's good. And there's definitely a place in the market for a game like this.
I
There's
don't
a
know,
huge
man.
place in the market.
This is
We
really
haven't
dumb. Let's
had
move on.
consistent Dragon Ball content in a long time, and this one has everything in one.
Just say you don't
So
like
why
it,
not
man.
enjoy it for
You
what
don't have to like it.
But then please respect my
okay.
opinion. If you don't
Respect my
believe
opinion.
that's okay. But respect it at least.
I
Understand
don't
where I'm
have
coming
to.
from.
What?
I have many, many years of competitive experience.
Get the
I'm
fuck
telling you
outta
from my
here.
experience, this game is not good as a competitive game.
No one has to
All right?
respect shit, dude. What the fuck
So
do
that
you
being
mean?
said,
I
after
don't
having played it
respect
yesterday,
you.
I'm not playing it again online. I'm just not. All right, I didn't have fun with it at all. It was too much mashing, too many fucking
Whatever.
issues with the online play. Like, that's enough of that. So if I play it again, which I might later this week, I want to do more of the single player campaign.
This
with-
dude's giving an opinion online and is begging people to respect it. Like, what the fuck, man? You're saying this shit online. Anyone can clown on you. It does. Like, what are you doing? Trying to appeal to? I don't even
various
know.
different
Whatever. Fuck
characters.
you. I'm out of here.
Like, for example, Vegeta, I would like to see what
Shut up.
role he actually had in Dragon Ball Super, which I don't know. I would like to see. I heard that Piccolo had like a resurgence at the end of the plot lines too. That apparently he had like
Really?
a Super Piccolo plot line. Or
Did he
something, right? I
collab
don't
with
know.
Kino
I would love
Casino?
to figure this stuff out. So yeah,
Whoa.
like, that's what we need to
Did
do.
people
that.
give him
That's up to you guys.
$150
Let
a
me know later
fight?
during the week if you want that or not. All right? I'd be down
$150
for
per
going back to
fight?
The single player content game.
That's crazy. I didn't know he had a
There
resurgence.
you have
Just
it.
like
I didn't
you.
like it online.
For.
It's up to you. If you want to see it again, let me know. And please don't take offense. Again, if you like the game, go for it. I do like the game. I'm not in love with it. It's to me, it's not competitive, and I find it very disingenuous that there's apparently people in the FGC saying it is. I can't imagine why you would say that. Really, I can't. Like comparing it to other fighting games, it's like not even close to having any kind of a competitive nature in this game engine.
All right.
You better take a sip, you fucking sleazy asshole.
Reason says I don't think it's competitive to be fair, but I think it's the best Dragon Ball game ever made. There you go. I haven't played all the Dragon Ball
That was
games, but
loud.
when it comes to the graphics, the representation
Yeah,
of
Heather
the
P.
characters,
You
the
can't just
insane
have
amount
fun.
of characters in the game, the stages, the presentation. I think it's the best one I've ever played. And I played the both Xenoverses, and I played Kakarot, and I swear I played more in the previously too, but it's the best one in my opinion too. I agree with you there. Okay. All right, so moving on. By the way, apparently that other gifted membership from I Stand With Phil did go through because I just saw it. So I'm going to count it. Thank you, I Stand With Phil, for the 2 gifted subs over on Kick today. I don't know what was up with it being so ultra delayed with it, but there you go. It did go through apparently. Okay. Okay.
Very nice.
All right. So that's my opinion on that. Now, what I'd like to talk about next, let's talk about this
good point,
goal for today.
Sorry to hear that too.
In the week. And let's talk about
can't just say I didn't like the game. It's got to be a conspiracy. It's got to be this. It's got to be that.
As you know, yesterday I announced
that
our goal for the week would be thus. If we continue to hit the daily goals.
All right. This is the main chunky part of the stream.
We have 2 a day, right? And we keep the streak up. That this Friday, just like last week where I did the Chicken Big Mac, I would actually get some cookies from a local business called Crave that's like right across the street from me. And I would order like a multi-pack of gourmet cookies from there. And I would dress up like the Cookie Monster to be silly because it's Halloween month. You know, it's actually a Halloween costume I had like 3 years ago.
I like that it's silly. It's Halloween month, but it's locked behind $2,000. It's locked behind $2,000. But when he streams with his friends on Kino Casino friends, quote unquote, he's able to wear a Ghostbusters costume for free. Not even for his audience. My own audience, fuck them. I'm not gonna give them a costume. I'm gonna lock it behind a paywall.
But I would
it's just a silly thing. It's Halloween month.
And I would try out these gourmet cookies and rate them for you guys. And I thought that it would be a fun event. Some people liked it, some people didn't. Okay, admittedly. Yesterday we had a rough time hitting the goals. So maybe it's just that people just don't like this idea. But
it's not even a new costume, too. It's an old one. He's not even going to spend the $2,000 on a new costume.
The action of my detractors towards this is so fucking unhinged. You won't even
no.
believe it. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
I wasn't ready for this. All right? So FYI, someone made a parody Twitter account. What they're doing is they're basically trying to take all detractor shit and post it in one place so people can look at this and see how deranged my detractors are. Okay? So I actually just stumbled upon
major X'd out, and I'll explain why. Major X'd out. Stumbled upon,
this account this morning because I was looking for news to talk about. Are you ready for this? So here we go. I swear to you, I have not made this up, and I swear to you...
I swear to you, that's a big red flag.
This is genuine and legit.
Yeah,
okay?
Sure it is.
So this is the account, and what they're doing, like I said, they are summarizing detractor posts and things like that in one spot, and they're very, very, they're basically acting positive about them, when in reality, you can tell what they're trying to do is expose how insane they are. But it's funny because they always act like it's, you know, real news, exciting news. Okay? So take a look at this. Massive DSP news alert. They call me DSP wants to eat cookies, and he may or may not get jumped by Grimner the Geek on the way to get those cookies. Who knew that buying cookies could be so dangerous? Here's the actual post by Grimner the Geek. So DSP's latest goal is for some cookies from Crave across the road from his place. Interesting decision, especially when you know someone who works there. He will be in for a surprise for sure if he gets his goals this week. Ha ha. So how exactly am I supposed to react to this? Right? Like, there's many different ways you can react to something like, you know, number one, you could just ignore it completely, not even bring it up, and say, this guy's just some kind of a dickless wonder here on the internet. He's talking shit because, you know, he's an asshole, but he's not going to do anything, right? That you could approach it that way, right? Number two, you could take it ultra seriously and be like, oh my God, someone's threatening me on the internet. This is awful. They're saying they're going to do something when I go to pick up cookies later in the week, and this is unacceptable behavior, and everyone should get this guy in trouble, and blah, blah, blah. So that's like the two extremes, right? One would be completely ignore it and don't address it at all whatsoever. And then the other is, completely take it seriously, over the top, 100% believe that it's true, right? I tend to land somewhere in the middle, all right? In reality, when I read that post from this Grimnir the Geek, who obviously is an unhinged, mentally stunted individual, right? I don't read it as, this means that someone's going to, like, come jump me at the cookie store. What I read this as is they're going to try to work with someone who works there to fuck with my order, right? To either fuck it up so it's the wrong thing, or, you know, fast food, they'll spit in your burger or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to fuck with it and make it wrong or something. Now, here's the thing. You might say, well, Phil, why would anyone do that? Because obviously if they're working at the cookie store, They probably need that job. Why would they risk their job in order to mess with you? Well, you might ask that question and say, well, you're right. It's bullshit. Except I literally had someone last year who worked for my ISP, Comcast, and who was actually resetting my modem, who was putting nasty messages inside of it and renaming my wireless networks, which I had disabled. They were enabling the wireless networks and turning them on to say stuff that was insulting about me and my family members. So everyone who lived near me would see, oh, look, a public wireless network that's insulting Phil. And this is documented that it happened.
Panda was hotter.
I caught it when a tech came to my house.
Yes.
We were looking in the modem and
Where's
we
the lie?
found the logins from an admin working at Comcast. And this
Where's the
person
lie?
was so unhinged, they went on Kiwi Farms and posted up evidence that, yes, they do work at Comcast, and here's my account information. And then they ended up getting shit canned because of it. All right? So I just want you to think about that. Already, the extreme has already happened. Right? So do you think that I would put it past this
What a
thing
victim, man.
at all? Do you think I would do that? Right? No. I would. Why would I disavow it? I believe that there might be someone who's dumb enough to say, oh, I was convinced by someone on the internet that this person who ordered cookies is a bad person, so now I'm going to fuck up their order. Right? I actually believe that. You know, I'm sad that I have to believe it because I don't want to believe it. I want to have some kind of like
Look at
faith
this
in humanity,
paranoia.
that people are innately good and have morals, and if you're at a job, just because someone tells you that someone online is bad, that you would fuck with their order. But I actually don't believe it now. Like, I actually think, yeah, that actually could happen. That they would actually know someone who works there, and that person does everything they can to make the order fucked up, right? And then what would happen? Then I got to go out of my way to get it fixed or whatever. Now the DSP tries it, is ruined or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So in reality, this kind of worked out. I feel like
how does this dude? Okay, so not that I'm an authority, but I don't even know who this is, right? Second of all, 47 seconds it took you to get a screenshot? How the fuck did you get a screenshot that quickly? Unless you're the guy that posted it. The fuck?
this did work out.
47 seconds.
And the reason is,
also, this account was created literally this month. Literally this month. DSP happened to stumble upon a thing called Detractor News. Okay. This is obviously like someone he knows. Or himself. It's like he knew about this. No shit. Why the fuck would he stumble upon this and then be like, whoa, Detractor News? I'm totally gonna look at their tweets.
I don't think you guys liked the cookie goal anyway. Because like I said, the only reason that it was gonna work, or it was happening, was because, well, excuse me, let me try this again. The only reason that I know that is because yesterday we had a hard time hitting the goals, right? We had a really hard time hitting those goals yesterday. And that tells me you guys just weren't so gung-ho for it, right? So that's all right.
So there it is again. There it is again. You guys weren't so gung-ho for the cookie goal. But remember, when he scammed people over a burger, he was telling people nobody tipped me for the goal. Nobody tipped me to see me eat the Krabby Patty. They tipped me to own the trolls and because they love me. But now you're not giving him money, so you don't like the goal. You must not like the goal. But nobody tips for the goal, right? When I scam you, that means no one tips for the goal, but now you don't like the goal.
Now, the thing is, I shouldn't have to worry that if I go to a local business,
Very
there's
nice.
some unhinged mental case.
Thank you, Logan.
Smells like a superhound op. He is a mark.
Yeah, it's just really suspicious. It's like obviously suspicious too. The fuck is he doing? Looking at Detractor News, 47-second screenshot.
Working there,
Okay.
who's gonna fuck with my order?
Thank you, Logan,
understand?
for the two.
Like this post, like this guy posting shit like that.
Like, it's so weird. It's just a segment dedicated to how he thinks someone is gonna go to the store and fuck with his order based on like a tweet.
That should be fucking banned immediately. Like,
right.
dude, you just made a public threat towards someone you don't know, who has nothing to do with you. You're saying you want either someone to fuck with their order or even fucking fuck them up, like in real life. Get the fuck off Twitter, right? But the thing is, I'm not going to do anything because I don't bother, because it's not my problem.
You should
and
buy
quite
Twitter.
Frankly, I'm not going to sit here and fight every single case. You know what I'm saying?
Then why are
This
you
is just
complaining
stupid.
about it? You're calling for his ban, but then saying I'm not calling for anything. I can't do anything. Huh?
But here's the deal.
Are you hoping
If
people
we're not doing
report him?
this, because it sounds like you guys don't want it regardless, right? Then what are we doing? You know, yesterday we looked up Jack in the Box, and they have a disgusting ass taco that I really don't want to eat.
Again, look at him searching for gimmicks. We're searching for goals that might entice people to support. And again, he wants you to believe he didn't fake those 2 tips. Those 2 tips when he wasn't anywhere near the tips goal. I'm sorry, the whatever goal. He wants you to believe that those were totally legitimate. But why are we panicking about money? If people support, they're going to support. I thought it wasn't about the goal, but here we are searching desperately for a new goal to entice people, even though people don't tip for the goals.
And I don't want to eat fast food
Sounds good.
3 weeks in a row. That's the problem. Like, I'm getting older, guys. You know, a lot of people say to me, why did you stop doing DSP Tries It? We don't understand. Because I'm older. I'm in my 40s.
What?
When you're in your 40s,
Shut
you should be
the fuck
avoiding fatty fast foods as much as possible. You shouldn't be saying,
What?
oh, by the way, I'm starting up a series where once a week I'm eating bad fast food. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
whatever.
we got to figure out
Apparently when you're 40, you can't eat fast food. You're not allowed. You can't go to restaurants.
what it is that you guys would like to actually do in regards to a reward at the end of the week. Something that you would like, right? And here's the deal, too. Here's the other thing that you guys have to understand.
Isn't he getting a payout from YouTube? Yeah, he got paid today. Today or yesterday. Most likely today, though.
It's not the end of the world if we don't hit the goal. It's just not. All right? Do you want me to be honest? I strongly feel like today we're not going to hit the goals. Strongly. And that would suck because obviously we're...
You already didn't hit it, by the way. Spoiler alert.
Brody is talking big for someone that's letting random tweets control his actions at 42.
Yep.
Most people have kids or friends at least at his age.
Funny that you mentioned that, Wesley. Thank you for the 5. Because he says that he can't have kids because of detractors and trolls on the internet. He's letting people actually control his entire life. Constantly. So that's interesting that you mentioned that.
27 streams in. And like I said, what I want to do
troll
is
is
I
gonna
the previous
bully
record was 41.
a child.
I want to hit 42. And if
Hopefully
it ended
not.
at 42, I'd be okay with it. Because I'd be like, hey, at least we got a new record, right? And we've worked hard now. This has been going on now for over 2 weeks,
You're worse than
right?
any troll would be.
And obviously,
to a
I
kid.
want to keep that momentum going.
It's a good thing he
but
never
I feel like
had
today,
any.
the fact that we don't...
What is he saying? I'm sorry. I'm not listening.
I want to hit 42. And if it ended at 42, I'd be okay with it. Because I'd be like, hey, at least we got a new record, right? And we've worked hard now.
Like, look at what he's asking for.
This has been going on.
How much is that? Let me fucking calculate that shit real quick. 42. I want to hit 42. Guys, I'm only asking for a measly $6,300 in the span of like 2 to 3 weeks. That's all I'm asking for. Just like $6,300. That's like nothing. All I want is fucking $6,300. Come on. It's like fair to ask for.
Now for over 2 weeks, right?
Come on.
And obviously, I want to keep that momentum going.
Yeah,
but I feel like today, the fact that we don't apparently have a good enough reward that people really care too much about, the fact that, like I said, yesterday it was like ridiculous Hail Mary contributions that hit the goal. I'm really not feeling like it's going to happen, right?
Wow.
So, I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
Suffer.
And, you know, what do we do? I'm doing fun content this week.
Are you?
Right? But today's React Day, and traditionally React Day is the day where I get the least attendance and the least support. No exaggeration.
Then
It's always
don't do
React
it.
Day is the day that it's tough for me
Good
to
excuse.
get consistent support for whatever reason. So I feel like if the streak is going to end, it's ending today. Now, maybe you guys will make me eat my words. A lot of the times when I say that, then all of a sudden, boom, there you go. Then we get support again. And obviously, no, I'm not being defeatist. I'm not being negative or pessimistic here.
We
I
went
do
over
know
it.
that we can have the goals hit today. But I will admit, when I'm streaming, sometimes it comes naturally. Some people are being very positive and they support, and that's amazing. It's become harder now. Like this, at first when I was streaming on Kick, super support. Now I'm streaming on Kick, and I'm barely getting 50 viewers, and I'm getting a few gifted subs a stream, and that's it. I'm not saying I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's very different from how when I started. It's like it's one thing if it just comes naturally. It's another if I have to ask and ask and ask and ask and ask.
I mean, that's the thing too, right? So specifically saying asking and asking and asking. You're not really asking, DSP. You're also demanding. So that's something else that he does. And I think we should look at like let's just take one random example of him asking for money. Let's see if I could find one.
That's not how it works. If someone drops...
Here we go. Thank you, Meow Blocks on X. Thank you so much.
$30, I'll match it. No.
Here we go. This is him asking.
Straight cash, homie, that's not how it works. If someone drops $30, I'll match it. No, you drop the $30. And then, let's see if someone else will hit the goal. It's not you wait for someone else to drop and then you drop. Because then what happens is they do and then you don't and you're a dick. So I don't trust you because you're not even the real straight cash homie anyway. So what I would say is drop the 30 right now or enjoy your ban. So what's it going to be? Let's see. Let's see what happens here. This is an interesting test.
So that's a pretty good example of him asking. Yeah, that sounds a lot like asking, DSP. Threatening a ban over someone's head if they don't tip. That's a pretty good ask. That's not gonna lie. That's pretty good.
You know, I'm not Kino Casino.
There you go. There it is. Let's see. We need the whole clip in context because we got derailed.
Sometimes it comes naturally. Some people are being very positive and they support, and that's amazing. It's become harder now. Like this, at first when I was streaming on Kick, super support. Now I'm streaming on Kick and I'm barely getting 50 viewers, and I'm getting a few gifted subs a stream, and that's it. I'm not saying I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's very different from how when I started. It's like it's one thing if it just comes naturally. It's another if I have to ask and ask and ask and ask and ask. You know, I'm not Kino Casino. I honestly don't think I'm built to be like Kino Casino.
I like his little he like hesitated. I know I keep pausing this, but it's important. I like the little hesitation here.
Ask and ask and ask.
Breathe out.
You know, I'm not Kino Casino.
Ooh.
I honestly don't think I'm built
Friendship
to be like
over.
Kino Casino, where they can sit there and they can be you know, doing that grift as long as they do.
Whoa.
It gets exhausting and it gets intrusive to the content that I'm putting out, right? And I agree. So some people are like, you're doing it too much. No, I agree. But isn't it funny? When I ask, I receive. And that's what they say. Ask and you shall receive. If you don't bring it up, you're not going to get it. So I don't know. What's the happy medium? Right?
So he likes the grift, but also doesn't like it.
I don't know.
Let's go. Kino Casino are fucking grifters, bud. Says Dark Side Phil.
Maybe I have
Let's
a pinned
get
message
those
that's literally top.
grifters.
Well, yeah, we know about that, but I mean, that's what I mean. Like, for me, I feel like there's a combination of stuff. It's a combination of, is the content good enough that people want to support it that day? Right? That's number one. Is there a goal in place that people want to see hit? Is there a reason that people want to support me? Right? For right now, particularly. Like when I started streaming on Kick, that was a reason. Oh, wow, Phil's branching out. He's streaming on Kick, and that's something he wouldn't do. It's outside of his comfort zone. So people want to support, right? But it's just like, I don't feel like constant asking is the right way to go.
Nice.
But at the same time, if I don't constantly ask, I'm not hitting the goals. So there you go.
What a dilemma.
Where is the balance, right?
Where's the balance? How about you make some good shit?
Now,
make
Stuart
some
says,
fun
could it have been
videos.
just that it was a Sunday. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
Good
Keep in
cope.
mind, this is my new schedule.
New favorite cope for low money. It was Sunday. Fuck, it's a Sunday.
Saturday's my day
lady.
off, and my return day is going to be Sunday.
MP4.
So we got to get people into the groove of knowing that Sunday's my day back. It's not, you know, React days are now going to be Monday.
The curse of Mondays. Okay? The curse
so
of
anyway,
Sundays.
I don't know. Yeah, I would love your feedback, guys, on what I should do, how I should improve, what I should change. Again, I don't want to sit here and be the grifter all day long, right?
The grifter. That's like a
and
wrestler
I'm not sure what to do
name.
about it. You know, I had momentum in August because I'd branched out and been on Kino Casino, and I was doing co-op with them. Well, now it's 2 months later, and it seems like that momentum's gone. Even if I'm on their show, I didn't really, you know, get any big boost or anything out of it, and that's okay. I'm not complaining. I have a good time when I'm on their show, and I
don't want to be the grifter every day.
Their show from time to time.
Too late for
variety,
that, man.
It's good exposure. It's a good
late.
experience, right? They're fun guys, right? So I just don't, I just don't know what else I could do besides completely change myself to become a full-time Kick drama streamer, which I don't want to do. Yeah, I just don't. I don't want to become a full-time Kick drama streamer. You know, we talked about this yesterday, that it seems like the only way that I would qualify for the highest level of monetary, what's the word? Program. There's a program there. Yeah, I'd have to have all my streaming on Kick. I would have to put all my eggs in one basket.
I find this really interesting. He's like the heart in conflict with itself. He desperately wants money, values money over everything, but he still has like an ego, and he still thinks he's morally better than people and a better person. So he's in conflict, inner turmoil. He doesn't want to do drama all the time. Only sometimes. Only like here and there. Let me dabble in it whenever I need money. But I still want to say that I'm a good person. So I'm not going to fully go into it as if that makes it any better in his like logic.
To get enough viewership and enough people over there and enough support.
Very interesting stuff. It's like a novel we're reading.
So going on someone else's show for free doesn't benefit him? If only LTG had told him that.
Yeah, good point, Wesley H. But it also could have benefited him if he was just co-streaming it. For some reason, he didn't stream it when he was on the Kino Casino. He was on Kick. He could have just streamed it on Kick, like his own point of view. I don't know why he didn't do that. They could have just co-streamed. But thank you, Wesley H, for the 5.
Do that. You know what I'm
The
saying?
Sophie's choice of the grift. Yes, Sophie's choice.
Sarah's saying I put too much pressure on myself. Except some days you will make far more than your goal, and other
Derek?
days you won't.
Did he say Derek?
Sarah's saying I put too much.
Who?
Sarah's saying I put too much pressure
Oh,
on myself.
Sarah.
Except some days you will make far more than
Sarah,
your goal, and
okay.
other days you won't. But it will all balance itself out well. There you go.
He said Derek. There you go.
Yeet Mania says I'd definitely be concerned in regards to trolls contacting businesses they know you're going to. They do it in IRL streams all the time. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like, not my streams, but people who do IRL streaming. Yeah, I know. Like, the thing is, how could I have announced what the goal was for the week and the reward unless I told you about it, right? So I had to tell you about it, but by telling you about it, now people know about it, and of course, they're going to try to fuck with it. Like, at least when I'm saying, oh, well, we're going to order some food or whatever, we're going to try out this burger or whatever, it's not a big deal. You're just getting the food delivery. But from an on-demand place, like this cookie place, like, there's definitely more of an element of risk, I guess, right?
Sure. Sure, buddy. I don't know, man. I thought nobody tips for the goals. So what? I don't know.
See, Danger Boo, you don't understand because he goes, I think online gaming with other creators like Andy Worski and Tech and Street Fighter, or have someone else with your buddies have a bit of a following play you. Imagine online creators would queue to fight you in Street Fighter 2. No one is queuing to fight me in Street Fighter 2 whatsoever. Like, zero. Zero people. Why? Well, number one, I would body most people in Street Fighter 2. You have to understand that.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
there's really no one who
There
can
you
hang with
go.
me besides the actual top competitive players, and they have no interest in playing me. Why would they? I'm not a competitive player anymore. Casual creators and stuff, I'm going to body them in any version of
I'm
Street
gonna
Fighter.
body them.
I'm just pretty good at Street Fighter, you understand? So, yeah, like,
Wait, so what? People don't want to play you? That's not a good idea because I would win? Why? What does that even mean? How is that not a good
on,
idea
let's see.
then? Wouldn't the challenge be to beat you? I don't know, man. This kind of just sounds like you don't want to do it and risk
man.
losing to a
Okay.
nobody. Imagine if he lost.
I don't think that's the case.
His
you guys
ego couldn't handle
far
it.
overestimate that kind of shit. Like, no one wants to play me in Street Fighter. Anyone who's like a casual.
Remember when Craig wanted to play him in Street Fighter and then DSP shat on him? That was a fun time. This is a really ironic
get
statement.
bodied, and all the pro players say, I don't need to play Phil. He's not a pro. What's the benefit? So no one cares, you see? Remember, I had an open challenge last year when Street Fighter 6 came out. I said, I'll play anyone. I don't care if you're another creator. I don't care whatever. No one stood up. Everyone just fucking, pussied out or whatever. They wanted nothing to do with it,
Pussied out. I also okay, because he mentioned this recently that he's done with interviews because it's too demanding and too time consuming to contact people. But he just said he posts on Twitter, I want to play people in Street Fighter, and he expects people to just show up. Like, that's not really how this works. If you want to do something, you need to make it happen. You have the business degree, right? You need to, like, do things and try and push for things to happen and try to make it happen. That's what you need to be doing if you desperately want to change or shake something up or have something happen. You don't just post it out there and then expect everyone to come to you. What the fuck? That's like if I posted, I want to collab with Ninja and Asmongold, and I just expect them to just respond to me. What the fuck do you mean? Like, that's not how this shit works, man. What?
It was literally an online tournament made up of casual to novice players and pro players called Sajam Slam. Phil even reacted to tubers playing it.
But he can't do it. He can't do it because that's why. I don't know.
I got a couple
Thank you,
tips
Wesley.
here. By the way, I want to talk about reacting next. That's my next topic. But I want to get this out of the way. We got to figure out what we want to do this week. Like, if I hit the goals, which I want to hit the goals. Let's keep the momentum going.
Yeah,
I wanna
not
get it to
Asmon. I couldn't
42.
think
Like,
of a
that's my
name.
goal is to hit
That's the
42.
first one I could
If
think
we hit
of.
42, I'd be happy. Like, we beat 41. At least that's that elephant is off my back. That we actually got. We beat our previous goal because you always want to do a little better than you did before, right? And that's what I'm hoping to do. But So if you like the content, please, by all means, support it today. Super chat, super stickers, tips, subs, gifted subs, all counted. Like, literally, that's tons of different ways you can support. And I hope that we can hit the goal today and keep it up. I don't want to be a defeatist. I don't want to be a pessimist here, you know, and I know we can do it.
Do you? Because you sound pretty fucking nervous. This entire pre-stream has been about money when you
So
weren't doing the schedule.
All right, so I received a couple of tips.
Okay.
Let's shout these out.
And I think that's a good indication, the fact that he's so money obsessed in this pre-stream, that he faked those tips. He faked those 2 tips because, like, I don't know. It seems pretty weird that you're desperate about money when you've hit the goal the past 2 times.
$1.25 said, please forget about casino and interviews. You need to stream more game variety streams more consistently. I know you're saying that, but literally it's what I do almost all the time. You know, like, it's not like I'm not doing gameplay. I am. You know, I agree with you that August, September, things like
I agree with you.
With the different stuff I was doing. And if you haven't noticed, in the last month, I've basically calmed it all down. Like, I had opportunities to do multiple interviews, and I basically shut them all down. I was like, you know what?
What?
I don't think I'm too interested in it at this point. Like, I just want
What?
to do games.
Okay, that directly contradicts what he said earlier about having to chase people down for interviews and having to deal with people. Now he's had multiple interviews that he shot down.
This is the craziest, busiest gaming time of the year. So I don't want to sit here doing interviews, doing drama content constantly. And like I said yesterday, people are trying to pull me in the drama all the time. All right. And it's not, by the way, this is not Kino Casino. This is like different directions. People are trying to pull me in the drama situations and drama content. And I'm just like, dude, that's not my forte. That's not who I am. I'm not really interested. My viewers too. Like, I know you guys, you're not into drama all the time. Every once in a while, it's fun to cover some drama on the show. You know,
it's okay to sell your soul once in a while.
Detractor. We laugh at Review Tech, but you don't want to see that all day.
You don't want to sell your soul fully.
Me, it gets exhausting. It gets tiring.
Mr. Roman Catholic.
I don't like that all the time. Every once in a
Thank you, Redbird.
Are you interested in the new RTU drama, the XGF?
Holy shit, dude! I know little to nothing about Review Tech, but I was watching that insane Review Tech stream yesterday night. I don't know if you guys caught that. Review Tech was like fucking unhinged ranting about his ex or something. I have no idea the context, but I was enjoying myself. It was great. So to answer your question, yes, a little bit.
For variety, sure. You know, I want to make an appearance on Kino Casino and I get caught up on Ethan Ralph or something like that. That's fun every once in a while, you know? Or again, every once in a while, a segment on a podcast. But
I saw some of you in the chat.
Encompassing everything I'm doing. I don't want it to be that's the only thing that people now care about. You know what I mean? Like, it's very different than not being. I want to maintain the balance that I have, right? I want to be a balanced creator moving forward. Okay.
So you want to sit on the fence? Again, there's nothing balanced about it. There is no anything. Personally, in my belief, it's just that he wants to remain who he says he is or thinks that he is. I'm a morally good guy. I'm Roman Catholic. I don't chase drama to be a misery broker. I'm just playing games and having fun, and occasionally I'm going to do it. Only occasionally. Like, his brain and ego can handle occasionally doing and prodding and searching out the drama and trying to create some bullshit. But if he fully did that, if that's who he became, he wouldn't be able to handle it, at least for now. Like, give it some time. It's going to happen when he gets desperate enough. But that's my theory. It's like he doesn't personally want to be that guy because he's been so against it. But for whatever reason, he's okay doing it sometimes.
So don't worry about that.
So it's slowly happening.
I don't want to do drama nonstop. And I realize that we are in a situation where I'm now trying to cover all the new games, and it's going to be tougher. And we're going to need streams to do that too, right? It's got to be, you know, gameplay streams to cover all the new releases. It can't just be, oh, I got to drop a stream today for an interview, and I got to drop a stream today for an appearance over here, and I got to drop a stream today for this. You know.
And also he's lazy, so that's like an added fucking factor to the equation here. Laziness. He seems to be also lazy to do interviews. Like he wants the people to come to him. He thinks he's the hottest shit that's ever been shat. Scat humor. So he expects people to come to him, but he's realizing that doesn't happen because you're fucking Dark Side Phil. And so he's it hurts his pride and his ego, and he's lazy. So there's also that factor on top of it.
It's got to be something that's going to benefit me. And I just don't know how much the drama is it was like a short-term benefit, but I got what it is I kind of got that big
The
pressure off my
back.
back. WWE
Yes.
Champions doesn't matter anymore. It's gone, right? The big detractor shit
Says
that they
you?
always had me for is gone. So now
Yeah.
it's like I'm free to do whatever I want.
Right.
But how do you maintain? Maybe you don't. Maybe I can't. I want to. I certainly don't want to see. I got a big spike in attention and support, and now it's completely gone. But what do I do? That's the solution or the answer I don't have. And it seems like no one seems to have the answer, right? I don't know.
That's a bad coat, bro. Come on, Craig.
Oh, let's see here. I received a $2.25 tip.
Burnell?
Oh, I know, Mr. Puffy Nipples. I'm not even going to talk about that here because it's so dumb. It's absolutely hilarious, and nobody cares, and everyone just laughs. So, thanks for the $2.25 tip, Mr. Puffy Nipples. You're just talking about some nonsense on Twitter that's literally not even worth addressing.
Probably the Dragon Ball thing that I showed earlier.
Yeah.
1.2 million views.
All right, guys, so we're currently at $20 of support. All right? Thank you for that.
You're welcome,
We have
Phil.
49 likes on YouTube with over 300 viewers. Guys, let's get that up to 100 likes. The likes are actually quite important. The engagement is
Are
key.
they?
People still coming to my channel, being able to find my channel on YouTube. People actually saying I'm showing up in related. It's very important. Please like the stream if you're having a good time today.
Okay.
And let's get some support on that side. We have no super chats at all. Let's get a couple super chats and
no.
some memberships.
Cue
We
the
have
white
nothing
one?
on that side.
White
Please,
run?
if you're watching and enjoying, please consider supporting the stream. On the kick side of stuff, we got, 3 gifted subs so far this morning. So thank you guys for that. Please consider supporting if you can.
How important are
Again,
likes
the
if you
goal,
just
150,
private the
not
video?
just by the end of the podcast, but by the end of the first React stream. So we have a ways to go to hit it, but obviously I would like to maintain the momentum. Okay,
that's me.
so Chill Bill did a $15 Canadian super chat. He says, "Happy Monday! I'm dropping 15 Canadian, make it a solid 10 for the leaderboard." Now I'm curious. I want to actually find out how much this is. Because
All right.
it's $10.84, so he's actually right. It's 10. He's 100% correct.
I mean, you round
That's
up
how we're
there,
gonna
right?
count it.
It's 11.
Okay.
Hey,
Thank
whoa,
you,
whoa,
Chill
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Bill.
whoa. What about the
So
extra
that's
dollar?
the
dude?
first. Excuse me.
Nice scam.
the
Get
second
scammed,
super-
buddy. Sweet. Thank you, Phil.
What's weird about that?
Okay, Bernal.
Your super chats. The time something changes because I was like, wait a minute. Why does it say we have no super chats? I know for a fact. I know for a fact that Game Ticker had done one earlier.
I played
So
Stellar
why would
Blade.
this
Yeah,
not
I
be
played
working,
like
right? And the answer is
an
no,
hour
it
of
is
it,
working.
2 hours.
It's just that the stream is no longer tallying that up for me in a nice total. So I have no idea what I made on the stream because it just says 0. It doesn't work anymore. They broke it.
Chew is crying, my man.
You can't make this stuff up. All right, guys, I have one last topic to talk about today. Thank you, Chill Bill, very much for that. So,
Bernal, what's happening? What?
so here's the deal. All right. In regards to React content,
Oh, this
we're
one's
at
good.
an hour in now.
This is
Okay,
our
good.
next
That's a good
topic.
timestamp for me to know because I want to do a clip of this. So, here's the deal, everyone. Last year, early 2023, I had an idea that I wanted to rebrand my old,
Rebrand.
outdated vlogging channel that I wasn't using anymore. And I wanted to rebrand it to DSPReacts. And the whole idea for the channel was 3 different things that I wanted to take place on the channel. The first is that I wanted to do a weekly clips react show called DSP versus the internet, where you guys would be able to submit clips and I would watch a variety. It was a variety show. Okay. That's what we still do to this day. Almost 2 years in. We're at like episode 87 or 88 or something like that today. The second idea was that I was going to do long form react projects where I was going to pick documentaries or special events and I was going to react to them long form. And those would take hours and hours to do. And it could even be like a whole day, but it would be something different that I had never really been doing before.
See, this is a good example of why I think the drama thing is inevitable. Like, just wait. He'll get desperate enough. If he keeps not getting money, which as a viewer, if you're like a legitimate viewer of DSP, there really isn't any reason to give him money. Because if you don't give him money, he ends up doing something different. He tries something different. Is it different enough? Usually not. Usually it's like, I'm going to put a new trinket in my background. Or I'm going to get someone to make me a free layout. Right? But occasionally it could be something like a Kino Casino collaboration or an interview or whatever, a drama segment, something you might actually be interested in, something that's different. But anyways, this is why I think it's inevitable, because the React channel was one of those things. That was one of those things. React channels used to be like the laziest form of content. When he was a gamer playing fucking Blackout and Minecraft and shit, complaining, those were just complaining streams. That's one thing he complained about. Restreamers specifically, but also just React videos in general. Reaction videos. And then now he's selling it, and he's ashamed and upset that it's not working out. There's not a lot of people showing up. But again, reminder, this is the laziest form of content when you want to punch in and not work today. That's what he called it. Is he wrong? I don't know. Probably not. This is not too difficult. But at the same time, DSP, you were supposed to be morally above this, right? You were supposed to be better. Which is fucking ironic because he does the same thing. He's just holding a controller. Like a reaction video is a gameplay video are pretty much the same thing. You're just holding a controller.
I had only done
But anyways, I just thought that this is why that's the drama thing is inevitable.
for my own documentary from
He'll do it.
the guy
Just give
who
it some
done Down the
time.
Rabbit Hole. What was his name? Frederick Knudsen. And I had done a June the King documentary or two on like whatchamacallit. Boy, I'm having a brain fart. Oh, Wings of Redemption, right? June had done a documentary on Wings of Redemption, correct? So, FYI, in that regard, it was working. And I said, let's have a place centralized where I can have a clip show, but also long form react, right? That did work. And in fact, I did several long form reacts last year, all the way through, like mid-year. And then about mid-year last year, you guys told me that me doing the long form reacts was taking too much time away from gameplay. And you wanted less reacting and more gameplay. So I scaled it back. I said, okay, we'll just do the weekly clips react show then. All right. The third idea was called DSP Asks It. It was supposed to be an interview show where I was going to be interviewing people from all walks of life, from all over the internet in a variety interview style. And that one got canceled because of the whole side scrollers deal to some extent. Right. But now we've got that rejuvenated. Right. I interviewed several people on this show. And it was pretty good variety.
The interviews were the I talk more than the person I'm interviewing.
Right?
That's my
and
favorite
I feel like
interview.
Moving forward, there may be more interviews. Like I said, I definitely want to interview Wings of Redemption when he's available. Okay. So there you have it. All right. But what's happened now is the one thing that I'm consistently doing on DSPReacts is the weekly clips react show. Okay. The long form react, I did one for the Rich documentary with the guys from Kino Casino. That did insanely well. And then, of course, I reacted to my own documentary by June the King. That did very well. But I feel like what's happened is now the focus has just been this weekly clip show every week.
Beans.
And it hasn't really
agree.
allowed me to do other stuff. For example, sometimes someone will submit a clip for the show that's 30 minutes long. And it's a video essay style video that's really well done. And so I'll watch the first few minutes of it and I'll really enjoy it. I'll say, wow, this is good. But then I'm like, well, but I got to move on because this is a clip show. It's supposed to be me watching a variety of clips, not just one video, so we got to move on.
Video essay style.
We never get back to it. And so I feel like there's a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, so this problem is easily solvable, DSP. How about you curate your fucking streams? You're a content curator, right? That's what you like to say?
FYI stands for fuck your intelligence.
Big ups. Jay, what's up? Thank you for the 2. But again, it's just a very simple solution. You probably should curate what you're watching. It's like a multitude of layers of kind of stupidity. You're not big enough to be charging people to watch videos. It's fucking ridiculous that you ever thought that this was a good idea in the first place. I'm gonna charge people to make me watch a video. Bitch, who the fuck are you? You get like 300 views a stream without drama. What the hell are you thinking? You're not like a guy who has way too many viewers where it's like, well, I need to fucking kind of gatekeep this a little bit. Let me charge like $50. I don't know. You're not an actor or something.
He's there for me to react to
Second of all,
long form content.
You should probably choose what you watch. You shouldn't make people pay you. And then you should choose the videos that you feel are relevant to what you have to say.
That's missed because right now all that's consistently happening is this clip show and no long form reacting, right? On the same time that that's been happening, this clip show
really
has
is Tekken
definitely
3.
waned in popularity. You know, when I started doing it a year ago, well, I say almost 2 years ago now, it had decent views on the streams. The videos were getting good on-demand views, and overall, it was working really well. Okay, it was working really well. But in regards to now, we've got way less people who are attending those streams. I barely can pull in like 250 viewers sometimes for the React stuff, right? Definitely in regards to the clips submitted, we don't have that many clips submitted anymore. At one point, we had 50 to 100 clips submitted a week. Now we barely get 20. This week alone, for today's show, I only had 5 Ultra member submissions. Now, does that mean that Ultra members are canceling? Probably. I can't see it actively when someone cancels. I only see it hit my revenue after the fact. So basically, when their memberships expire...
Yeah, that's a lie. That's not even true.
Then I'll see it. But it's looking to me like...
You can see when people cancel DSP. Just check your studio.
Essentially, it's just not working anymore. You know, this show, as I've told you guys, was always supported by the memberships. It wasn't that I was making a ton of money on the streams. The videos on demand weren't getting any views or money. It was really the memberships. People were buying them.
Isn't that fucking crazy too? Like, listen to this guy. The show was paid for by memberships. Then how come when, let's say, I showed up to the show, it was you begging in between every fucking video, and then in between every part that you record, begging for extra money on the stream? Like, that's the only reason it's a stream, right? Because, like I said earlier, it's just one way to potentially solve this issue if you want to keep charging people for whatever fucking reason. Make it an edited video. Hire an editor. If you want to stream it, fine, but then maybe edit it and upload it as a video with the most interesting parts later, because watching it as a stream is fucking crazy. It's ridiculous. It's insane. It's the most boring fucking thing. That's why nobody watches it anymore. Like the reaction things used to get restreamers. Nobody fucking does it anymore because it sucks. It's ass. It's the worst fucking thing ever.
Memberships to submit the clips, and that's what was working. As of this week,
it's so boring.
It looks like this is taking such a...
And anyways, back to the point. The memberships paid for the show, but he definitely didn't let you know about that. He definitely didn't want to make you assume that when he was streaming the show, because then he's sitting there asking for money the entire time. If it's already paid for, what the fuck are you asking for money for, dude? Why are you trying to dip even more into your small audience that is there? That's how disgusting this is. Why the fuck would I want to watch that?
Weren't getting any views or money. It was really the memberships. People were buying the memberships to submit the clips, and that's what was working. As of this week, it looks like this is taking such a dip. It's just not going to be working anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I like the show. I think it's fun and it breaks stuff up. But admittedly, I'm starting to get bored because it does seem like a lot of the clips are very samey, right? I mean, we got the same people as members every week. We're not really getting any new members anymore on the channel. So because of that, it's the same kind of clips, the same stuff submitted, and it gets boring, right? I think at this point, I would much rather find or be suggested some longer form videos, whether it's a 30-minute video essay, whether it's a 2-hour documentary, and then we take the time to actually react to the longer stuff. I think that would be better.
Okay, remember this. Guys, pin this. Remember this clip, because when he does this, it's inevitably gonna fail, because he was complaining when he was doing any form of long form react. He would complain when he has to stream it like 3 times. It's getting to the point where, you know, it's getting kind of samey. The video's too long. It's taking me long to react. It's gonna be that. That's what it's gonna be. This is not a solution. Instead of watching multiple videos, I'm gonna watch one video. And then this stream is gonna take me 4 streams to watch this one fucking video. What a stupid idea. It's like his throwback thing. It's the same thing. Nobody watches his throwback thing, really. Not anymore. Because it's just fucking trash. It's boring. It sucks.
React to the longer stuff. I think that would be better. I think it would be more fun, better variety, more refreshing. Probably
like the only way to watch it is to watch it ironically. But it's like, even then, you're kind of fishing for gold dust in a sea of nothing.
Get a better audience for it.
I guess that would make it easy.
Right now, you have absolutely no idea what I'm reacting to today.
Whatever, you know what I mean.
So if you're in the mood to do it, right? If you're in the mood that, hey, I wanna check it out and I want to see it, you'll come by. But you have absolutely no clue what we're gonna do today. So because of that, how could you be that interested, right? And the answer is you may not be. You may not be that interested at all.
I'm not interested.
Thank you very much to Rend. I'm going to shout that out in just a moment. I just want to finish my train of thought before I forget it. But if I do streams that now are scheduled and we say, hey, this Sunday, DSP is reacting to this interesting video essay that came out this week, then people could be like, oh, that's interesting. That's something I want to hear Phil talk about. And then they'll show up for it. Right now, you don't even know what you're showing up for when you watch my React stream, right? And again, that worked for a while, but I don't think it's working anymore. 2 years.
The only thing that could be maybe interesting is a drama thing. Like if he's watching Down the Rabbit Hole Wings of Redemption, which is what he did at first. If he's watching fucking, I don't know, this game sucks actually, like the classic video essay meme. This game that is good is actually bad. If he watches a video like who fucking cares? I don't give a fuck about DSP's opinion.
I'm getting bored. It's obvious the audience is bored, and even the memberships are drying up for it. So it's time to re-explore what we're gonna do with DSPReacts. Okay? 25 gifted subs over on Kick from Ren. Thank you so much. Subs over on 5.
All right, do the math. Add the number. Count your tips, stripper. Let's
so
go.
Much.
Hit the goal. Let's go,
for
baby.
25 gifted subs
That's
over
what I'm
on Kick.
talking about.
And that means, ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely official. No, I was not expecting this whatsoever.
Nice.
We have hit
he
the
perked
goal
up.
again.
He's so happy now.
28 straight streams.
He's so fucking happy.
Hitting the goals.
His voice is different.
Trolls. And that means, ladies and gents,
it
is time once again to make it rain here on very vibes are good. Everything's good. Thank you. Rend, I really appreciate that. I
he
do.
perked the fuck up. Let's go, baby.
All. As I already had said, I felt like today was going to be the day that the streak was going to end. Well, now it's not at least ending on the first stream, right? So thank you. Ren says, I've had a crazy busy weekend. I couldn't participate. You're kicking ass. Your content is fire. Don't overthink it. You're killing it. Thank you, Ren. So appreciative of that, Ren. Thank you so much. So now,
I love how much energy he has now.
Over on Kick, how that affects things.
Okay.
Spot.
Move on,
As for
please.
the week,
Can you complain?
He just took the #1 spot because the week just reset. So boom. Very,
I love the transition from we're not making money reacting to videos into look at felting the trolls. Look how happy I am now. I begged and it worked.
I want to start talking with you guys daily.
Okay.
On figuring out this
Let's
change.
go.
Now, I need to also speak directly to the people on that channel, but I don't do a podcast on that channel, right? So what I would like to do
225
is today when we
top
go over
tip.
to that channel, all right? FYI, what I want to do is like maybe a 5-minute brief video just for the people on DSPReacts to explain the situation and say, hey, it seems like the clip shows kind of played out now. It's too chaotic. No one knows what's going to happen, so we're not getting a lot of attendees or views on it, and the memberships are definitely slowed down. So let's reassess, right? What do we want to do? For me, my take is I want to keep reacting, but I want to do it where we can maybe build up bigger events. Like, say, instead of doing the weekly DSP versus the internet show,
Too chaotic.
maybe we do a bi-weekly show, but it's a big show where it's a big thing that I'm reacting to, right? Like maybe I'm reacting to an hour-long video essay, and I take the whole afternoon of 3+ hours to react to it and do a long-form one that's more interesting that we can then promote and hype up because we know what I'm going to be doing on that day. But the catch is, how do we pick that video essay, right? And also, I'm going to be honest, I think what'll happen is everyone's going to cancel their memberships on the channel. And that's going to result in hundreds of dollars of lost revenue for me.
Okay, I don't care.
And I think that's just something that I might have to do.
All right.
I think it makes more
Sounds
sense
good.
to try to change it for the better. That long term, it would be more interesting.
Yeah, this is not going to work
keep
out.
Going along with this zombified React show that we do once.
Like this might be his lane into the drama stuff because the only thing that's ever going to get any form of interest is a drama thing.
A week. That doesn't get.
He's going to be like Kino Casino even more. He's going to choose to watch a review tech meltdown stream like the one he did yesterday. That would be like the only interesting stuff that he would watch that people maybe would care a little bit.
A lot of attendance, doesn't get a lot of interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I would very much be interested in doing something different. I don't want to stop reacting, but I do feel like doing the show every week is a lot of time investment now, and for basically just a few memberships. And I think that we should mix it up and do something different. All right.
Yeah.
So definitely understand that. Like that's going to be a blow to me if I basically say DSP versus the internet will end on this date and this will be the last show. And then after that, instead, I'm going to do more long form React projects and stuff like that. I don't know. We have to figure this out. What do you guys think?
Why do we have to figure it out, man? It's your channel. You want me to run your channel for
Let's
you?
start the discussion. I don't think we're going to get to a determination today, but I think
Where
this is
am
the
I
discussion that needs to begin
streaming?
today.
You still
And
haven't
then maybe
told
over
me.
the next couple of weeks, we determine everything and we figure it out, and then we set the date. Hey, this is the date when the React show will end, DSP versus the internet, that is. And then instead, we start planning and figuring out more long-form content. I think it makes more sense. Okay?
The board needs to come up with some
I
ideas.
received a small tip here.
What are we gonna do,
I got a
boardroom?
$1.18 tip. Let's get the cookie crumbling. Now, I don't know who Reforge Gaming is. They were.
Wait a minute.
I don't know. Again, I
He's gonna bring up the lie about when he lied about the lie.
got several tips yesterday.
When he got the fucking goal at the end of the Champions stream.
Okay, that were all apparently were saying that they were Reforge Gaming. Now, I don't know who Reforge Gaming is. They were saying that they had reached out to me and tried to get my attention previously, and I had no idea what they were talking about, right? I was like, I don't know. So, I don't know. I think it was 3 or 4 tips that came in yesterday from someone claiming they were Reforge Gaming. Now, how would I confirm that? I don't know how I would confirm that, right? There's no way to really confirm it. Maybe someone was tipping and just wanted to impersonate someone for some reason. Maybe they were hoping that if they
Reforge Gaming is another e-beggar, by the way. So the fact that he wants you to believe he donated over $50, kind of crazy.
did that,
Do your
I would
research,
reach
man.
out to
These
Reforge
begs are getting
Gaming to be a
lazy.
guest on their
These lies are lazy now.
show, or I would try to get them as a guest on my show. I don't know. I don't know what to say. But the tips came in. They said what they said. I literally read you the messages word for word. I don't know. That's the thing with tipping. You just don't know, right? You don't know who he's from or
There you go.
what the intention
There's
is.
the lie.
So I guess we'll see.
Because it's like I pointed out earlier, Reforge Gaming said that he has no clue about giving money to DSP.
It wasn't some dumb troll who thinks that they're going to try to go to
So of course DSP brings out the excuse because he knows that people asked. He brings out the excuse, well, how could you ever know who's telling the truth? How do you know who's who?
they're going to try to charge me back because they're not.
Nice lie.
I will
Nice
absolutely
fucking lies,
fight those
dude.
and keep those. So absolutely not. But I don't know.
There's
Tell
nothing
you.
to charge back, dude.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. No Sleep Real Vibe says, I think the Throwback channel is a must keep. I love
Oh.
watching your old school playthroughs. DSP Throwback, all right? I very much enjoy that channel. That channel makes me no money. I just want to make this abundantly clear. That channel does
Oh my
not make
fucking
me any
God.
good money at all.
Look at this beggar.
All right? Nearly nothing.
This
I'm doing
beggar
it for
here.
posterity purposes, and I'm doing it as a passion for my old
This
content.
dude's begging for a channel that was supposed to be a fucking fun thing for the audience. Throwback, dude. When he first announced it, he said it was a fun thing for the audience to like watch his old playthroughs and to just have a fun chill time where they can go and watch his old shit remastered.
Really enjoy the streams where we react.
And then he immediately said he wanted to get it partnered, even though he said he didn't care about it getting partnered at
to
first.
the old content.
And then now it's just become another fucking channel where he streams from just to beg for tips and money and memberships.
I'm not getting anything out of doing it. I could
Like,
easily
come
do
on,
other
man.
gameplay, a late night chill stream of something else, and it would do just as well, if not better. But I'm doing it because I really stand by the fact that I've been a 16-year content creator, and the fact that people want to watch my old stuff with me and hang out. I really like those nights. Now, I'm
Right.
not saying by any means that I'm going to continue to be doing the throwback stuff at the frequency I'm doing it. We've been doing the retro react streams every single Sunday night, and now it's going to be Monday night for months and months on end. And that wasn't the intention. Originally, it was supposed to be maybe we do it twice a week, twice a month, or we break it up or whatever. So
What do you mean
yeah,
the
I don't know.
intention?
So let's figure it
What
out.
does that even mean? That wasn't the intention. You're the one that runs the channel. You choose when to stream on it. If you don't want to do it, then
DSP
don't.
Throwback, I want to finish Silent
Whatever.
Hill 1,
I
and
don't
then we
care.
determine if we want to keep doing that show, Retro React, every week or not. Maybe we give it a break for a while and we go back to it later. I don't know. We got to figure it out. Yeah, but Mr. Toadstool, if I open up video submissions to everyone, this show would be insanely chaotic. You understand that? How on earth would we do a show where everyone has a chance to submit a clip? There's no way we could screen all of those. Because right now, for example, let's
course
say
you could.
I turn DSP versus the internet into open submissions, right? Well, guess what? immediately you're gonna have trolls submitting stuff that has, you know, awful language that I can't play on YouTube and
This
stuff.
is
You know
so
what I mean?
dumb, man.
They're just gonna try to get me in trouble. They've already done it. They had a clip, what was it, last year or whatever, that had porn in it and shit. It's like, what the fuck? These people are unhinged weirdos.
I
right?
forgot
So,
about that. Holy shit.
That's what I mean. No, you know that
I
can't-
watched
can't just
that
open it up.
too. I
At least when
forgot
you have
about
members
that
only, You
shit.
can screen it. You can check the videos ahead of time because there's less of them. You know what I mean? Fucked up. Sarah, thanks for the super chat, but no, I'm not doing political content, as I've already explained many, many times. I'm not ready to enter that realm or that arena. Maybe someday I would. Maybe someday I would step into that arena. But I feel like everyone is doing it. Basically, everyone who's a hack is doing it. Sorry to say.
What? Hold on.
Content, as I've already explained many, many times. Sarah, thanks for the super chat, but no, I'm not doing
Would you consider an election night restream?
political content, as I've already explained many, many times. I'm not ready to enter that realm or that arena. Maybe someday I would. Maybe someday I would step into that arena.
Okay.
But I feel like everyone is doing it. Basically, everyone who's a hack is doing it. Sorry to say, but
Maybe someday I'm going to do it. I'm not ready to do it yet, but someday I will be. Everyone who's doing it is a hack. There you go. Okay.
everyone who's a fucking hack is doing it because it's just the easy way right now to capitalize because the election's coming up. I mean, gee, people whose shows completely failed turn it into political shows, and all of a sudden, overnight, it's a success despite absolutely no talent or effort. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Remember these words, guys.
I don't wanna do-
October 21st, 2024.
do that.
Here's your inserted memeology clip. There you go. There it is.
No, you see, Kino does it, but Kino doesn't do it as their only thing. Kino Casino will.
Let's defend Kino Casino. Everyone who does it is a hack. Let me defend my guy. Let me backpedal a little bit.
No, you see, Kino does it, but Kino doesn't do it as their only thing. Kino Casino will cover some politics, but their whole show is not politics.
Hey, there you go. Hey, my fucking logic was justified. It's like him dabbling in drama. He thinks it's okay to do drama whenever he needs to because my whole show isn't drama. There's the justification in his mind about the drama stuff. That's the inner turmoil thing. He thinks it's okay to do it sometimes.
That's one among many topics that they cover that are hot topics. They didn't completely transform their show into a political show because the election was coming up. See what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Everyone who's doing it is a hack. Remember when you said that like 20 seconds ago? It's pretty good.
Okay. All right. So anyway, guys, so here's the deal. We talked about many topics. Topic number one, we need a
Why
new
are we recapping?
idea for a reward for the end of the week. Like, I want to do
Help.
a reward for you guys on Friday.
Help.
We can't do the crave cookies anymore because, number one, we got a troll who's basically saying they know an employee who's going to try to fuck with my food. Or it could even be taken that, oh, I'm going to go beat up Phil. Now, do you really think someone's going to go beat me up? No. No one's going to beat me up
If
at all
only.
anyway, because if they tried, I would fuck them up.
What?
But I don't want to go to jail.
Huh?
I don't want to put myself in a situation where I have to defend myself and then I end up going to jail for it.
Get that garbage out of my face.
So I don't want to put myself into that dangerous situation. Do you understand? So number one, it's, you know, we can't do the crave cookie idea anymore. That's done. So we have to figure out what could be the reward that would happen.
I would fuck them up.
On Friday. And I don't
Sure
know.
you would,
I don't
buddy.
know what I want to do.
Pick your
I don't know
ears
if
some more.
if I want to do more fast food. I really don't. We want to do more fast food because we just
Jeez, that was disgusting. If you're not looking at the screen, I'm going to warn you.
on Friday.
Warning.
And I don't know.
What you may see right now. Look at this dude. He's picking his ear.
You know, I don't know what I want to do.
Goes in deep.
I don't know if I want.
Oh
if I want to
my
do more fast food. I really
God.
don't. We want to do more
Oh my God. Then he looks at it.
fast food because we just
Let me look at that gunk out of my ear.
did that 2 weeks in a row. But
Wipes it on his pants. Wipes it on his pants. Very nice.
I just don't know what it would be then. Like, what do we want to do
Oh my
for a
God.
reward for Friday?
That was
right?
disgusting. You're on camera,
I don't know.
man.
What do we want to do for a reward for Friday?
And then he touches his face. Ew. The same hand. The same fucking hand. He's touching the side of his nostrils and shit. Oh my God. Then he wipes it. He rubs it in. For good measure. Let's get some more
Adam
rubbing
DBZ
in.
90s man
Okay.
with a $5 Australian super chat says, could you react to the LTG or the Boogie documentary from June the King? I could. Indeed I could. He's done other ones too. He just dropped a Dr. Disrespect documentary. Maybe you'd like to see me react to that. You know, and it doesn't have to.
Yeah, Papa Polecat, that's a good point. If you ever want to just mess with this guy, just imply that you can mess up his order. Like, he's just telling people how to fuck with him. If he says, I'm switching to a Jack-in-the-Box goal for my next goal, he's apparently following this Twitter account that's going to post Detractor stuff that he's going to see. So if you just say some bullshit, you can just straight up lie.
A Dr. Disrespect documentary.
He'll get paranoid.
React to that. You know, and it doesn't have to be drama documentaries. Like I said, we've seen some very interesting video essays on DSP versus the internet that I haven't had a chance to react fully to because it's a clip show.
I wonder if you just say, I work for DoorDash in Seattle or near Renton.
That's what I.
Will that paranoia him enough to not order DoorDash?
Say to people, I mean, I really like this video, but this is a clip show.
I don't know.
Not
Apparently.
a react to a 30-minute video show, and then everyone's upset that I didn't get to
I'm
their
not
video.
saying to do it, obviously,
right?
for
So,
legal reasons.
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like if we change the show's format,
I'm just
to be more
speculating.
long term or long form, it would make more sense. Stewart says, is there a video documentary on Porch Pirate? Remember the Porch Pirates video? That video was like 30 minutes long, and it took us a long time to get through, but that was very fun. If we had just reacted to the whole thing at once, it probably would have been better, but we didn't have that opportunity because it's a clip show, right?
Yeah,
No, I'm not
Roxas.
shaving facial hair. All right. There's a difference between, hey, let's do a fun taste test.
The comment was, maybe the reward should be you shave your eyebrows / facial hair. Now that would be something. I think people would enjoy that.
Something. Versus, hey, let's
wouldn't
do a
pay for
body
it,
transforming
but somebody
stunt
will.
because I have no fucking talent. No,
What? Hold up.
there's a difference between, hey, let's do a fun taste test of something versus, hey, let's do a body transforming stunt because I have no fucking talent. No, I'm not an idiot who's going to do a body transforming stunt because I have no talent. Because I have talent. I have value. I have self-respect. And I'm not going to degrade myself like a monkey dancing for you on the stream. I'm not an idiot. All right? There are some people that have to do that shit. They have to suck cucumbers and kiss cocks and take their shirt off and shave their facial hair off and shave their ass off or, you know, whatever they're doing. They have to fucking do spray tan on their body. They have to drink piss and shit. I'm not doing any of that. All right?
What?
No.
You were... What? The whole selling point... What? Huh?
Huh?
The selling point was that you were going to wear a Cookie Monster costume and eat cookies. How is that not a stunt? How is that not a gimmick? That's like literal fucking children's entertainment gimmick. Who are you trying to attract with that? What kind of fucking audience are you going to get with that kind of gimmick? What?
Oh, these people.
Okay. Whatever.
Fallen Killer to the $1.25. Would you go and replay games from when you started?
It's
I found
not a
it Fable
silly
2.
gimmick.
That was my idea a long time ago. Retro replay. And I did a couple of them and then it didn't really work anymore. Like people basically just kind of didn't give a shit about it anymore. And that's why I stopped that project many years ago.
Wheelchair
not
symbol.
against it. So anyway, so number one, we got to think of a new goal for Friday.
Didn't your best friends at Kino Casino every day for October, they're wearing like paint on their bodies, they're dressing up, they're doing a bunch of clown mode shit. Isn't that something you're doing? Like when you streamed with Kino Casino, your other friend had like slime on his face. This dude had like slime on his face and shit. How is that not like a silly gimmick, the kind of thing you're criticizing? I don't know. Painting your body for a costume? Is that not like a stupid gimmick?
Let's talk about it and let's figure this out.
I
What
don't
kind
know.
of a goal would you like to see me do for Friday? I'm not against doing food, but I want to find something interesting. I felt like, you know, the Addams Family meal was kind of interesting, right? The chicken Big Mac was kind of interesting. This disgusting mummy taco thing from Jack in the Box is not interesting. It's fucking nasty. We looked at it yesterday. It's disgusting. I'm not eating that thing, right? If you guys could find something else interesting for me to do, I would do it. Okay?
He just finished saying, I have talent. I'm worth something. I have talent. What does he say immediately after that?
Jack in the Box is not interesting. It's fucking nasty. We looked at it yesterday. It's disgusting. I'm not eating that thing, right? If you guys could find something else interesting for me to do, I would do it.
Find something interesting. Okay, Mr. Talent. Do I have the talent? I have the talent, not you, because you're asking me. I'm the talented one? I don't know what's going on here. I'm very
Okay.
confused.
I'll have to
Mr.
figure it
Talent?
out. Maybe I'll look here and see what else is available in my area and stuff like that. Okay.
Get a job
So there you go.
application as the
number
reward.
one. Number two,
Fill out a fucking McDonald's job application as the reward, dude.
we got to figure out
That's a
what
goal.
we
That's a
wanna
goal
do
and a half.
in regards to the React show. I think that we should be doing basically something that's more long form, something that's more meaningful. Enough with just the small clips, because a lot of them aren't going anywhere anymore. We've done the clip show for 2 years. I feel like it's played out. The memberships are definitely drying up for it. If I could do React events that the streams actually do well, that we actually have people coming and supporting the streams for the React event, and on top of that, people may be able to have a way to submit their
my
ideas
God.
of what should the long form event be or whatever. Like, if we could figure out that happy medium there, I think that would make more sense than what I'm doing right now. Okay, if that makes sense. I don't know.
You should dress up as a job application.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Lunchly versus Lunchables. Well, number one, I don't like Lunchables to begin with.
Look at this fucking asshole. Okay, like I fucking hate when he does this. I know what he's gonna do, but like, give me feedback, give me suggestions, give me this, give me that. People then give him ideas, and he sits there and shuts down every fucking idea. He's not like taking in the information and saving it for later, and then he's gonna sort through them in his brain. No, he sits there on stream shitting on everyone's ideas. Bitch, they're just ideas, man. I'm not a fucking streamer, dumbass. Well, like in the, you know what I mean. But like, come on. You're asking these people for suggestions. And then you shit on them for giving suggestions.
Just Lunchables. Well,
Like, get
number
the
one,
fuck out of here.
I don't like
Yeah.
Lunchables to begin with. And number two, we all know Lunchly sucks. Like, I don't think there's really a point to doing it, because we know
No
that
point.
Mr. Beast stuff is crap.
No point. It was a suggestion, you bitch.
Right? We already know. We tried the
It was
candy. The
just a
candy was awful.
suggestion.
It's kind of like,
No
it's
point.
just kind of played out already. Like, people
It's
have already
played
been
out.
doing that. I don't think that makes sense.
All right.
Fuck the stupid Lunchly shit. It's garbage. I don't even want to buy it. I literally don't want to give the guy $1. The only reason I bought his Feastables candies because it was on extreme clearance for like $1 per bar, because no one was eating it.
So you gave him $1. I don't want to give him $1. I gave him $1. Okay.
Spawnkiller says, would you do Costco food? Well, Spawnkiller, how would I do Costco food? I have to go to Costco. Right?
What?
To do Costco food,
What? Okay. What?
Spawnkiller says, would you do Costco food? Well, Spawnkiller, how would I do Costco food? I have to go to Costco. Huh? Right?
What?
To do Costco food, I would have
Yeah?
to go to Costco. So do you want
Why is he saying Costco?
me to take an hour out of my stream to drive
An hour.
to Costco,
Right.
get the food,
Okay.
drive
Fuck
back,
you.
and then do the test? Like, I
Get
don't think
shit
that's gonna
on.
work.
Get shit on. Give me a suggestion. I'll shit on you, bitch. Fuck you.
No, they were. The reason that those Feastables were on sale is because it was hilarious. Last Halloween, they tried to sell Mr. Beast Feastables in bags, like Halloween candy, but the bag was like $27. Like, the other candy was like 10 or 15, and the Feastables was like $27, and no one bought it. So they had this insane overstock of Feastables that
Thank
Mr.
you.
Pig Morales and the Big Denters.
Thank you, Wesley H, for the
no
two.
one bought. So they had to get rid of it. So they put
Pig
all the Feastables
Morales.
candy on extreme clearance, and that's how I got those 2 bars for like $1 each. They originally were like $5 each, and I got them for $1 each.
Gave him $1 then. Times 2. How many did you buy? 3? I don't know. I don't want to give him
Ghost
$1.
hunting stream. I told you guys many years
Yo,
ago.
a ghost hunting
Actually,
stream?
that was an idea that I had, ages ago, right?
Yeah, sure you
that
did.
I wanted to actually do, like that kind of stuff. I thought that would have been
That kind of
fun
stuff.
to do.
When the fuck did
Like
he
go
ever
to
mention
a house in Connecticut that's known for being haunted and investigate it with a crew. And I'm kind of the skeptic going around seeing what's there
He would be so annoying.
and seeing if I believe if anything is haunted. Well, maybe you have other people doing it more scientifically with like their equipment and shit. Like, I actually thought that would have worked as a show way back in the day.
Yeah, sure you did, man. I'm sure you did think that. That would be
But I mean that's long past. I can't do that now.
why
I
not?
don't have the means to do that now.
I don't have the means. A camera? You don't have a camera? Okay.
No, IRL videos don't work, guys. You have to understand something with IRL content. IRL content is just too risky and it causes problems for people. You understand? These people doing these.
You see what I mean about him shutting down everything? They're just suggestions, and he sits there shitting on all of them.
IRL fucking streams are stunt makers. They're trying to get
anything fucking interesting that you could ever suggest. He says, "Nah, I don't have the means. It's can't do that. It's stupid. It's risky.
some kind of fucking risque
It's
bullshit
dumb.
to happen so they can get views and shit. I'm not gonna go grocery shopping with a fucking camera, recording around with people around me. Now they're on the camera and shit. I'm not doing that. That's just messed up, right?
Get fucked." And by the way, Kat agrees with me. We can't do anything.
Exactly. Truffles just did a $2 tip. Anyone telling you to do an IRL stream, just understand this is a setup. Trolls are just going to call the store and harass the store to try to get them to kick you out. Oh, I know. See, that's what I mean. IRL content never works. It doesn't work at all. I cannot do IRL content. These people are so insane. They called my local Wendy's, and it wasn't like 2. It was like 40 people called my local Wendy's.
Yeah,
To
40.
ask them if they had the
It
Krabby
was
Patty.
40? How was it 40? He knows it was 40 because I'm just going to say it's 40.
Right?
Whoa.
Ren says, what about a King's Challenge? Have plebs in the chat try to beat you in a fighting game.
And also, listen to this again.
They had the Krabby Patties, and it wasn't like IRL content. These people are so insane. They called my local Wendy's, and it wasn't like 2. It was like 40 people called my local Wendy's to ask them if they had the Krabby Patty meal.
Right, because you lied.
Right?
Like, he's conveniently leaving out why they did it. They did it because you lied, and they found out you lied. Because, of course, you're a liar. So why the fuck would I believe you? 40 people called. You fucking liar.
Ren says, what about a King's
Why did they
Challenge?
call?
Have
I
plebs
don't
in the
know.
chat try to beat you in a fighting game. We want to see an insane Goldberg-like record. It'll be hilarious to see her when Call of Duty is out, have private matches. We did that in Street Fighter 6, and I basically never lost. We did that. We had lobbies, and it was trolls and fans joining, and basically I beat everyone.
Basically, I never lost, except for the times that he did lose.
And people told me it was boring, so I stopped doing it. I think I did the 2 or 3 of them in a row. Like every weekend I was doing one. And people were like, this idea sucks because you just beat everyone up. We want to see you against tougher opponents, so now I'll play master level ranked matches instead. So
Remember when he would play a Master Luke and then kind of
I went and
get
I did
angry?
that instead. And then of course people complain, oh well that's no good. Go back to the fan lobbies. People can never be satisfied. They complain no matter what. But definitely the fan lobbies didn't work.
He would kick
The open
people
lobby
out, wouldn't
challenge,
he?
It just wasn't that fun because I beat everyone up. I'm too good.
I beat everyone up. I'm too good. Except when you weren't. What did you do then? What did you
By the
do
way,
when
boy,
someone
you
was
are
owning
aware.
you?
See, people don't. This is the sad fact. People don't even know this.
Oh my god.
It's illegal to go inside of a private business and film without permission. It's 100% illegal. If I walk inside a Costco right now with a camera, that's illegal. Can't do it. You have to get permission from the owners of the business to do that. Every IRL stream
Holy shit. Speaking of illegal, dude, we got 5 illegal gifted memberships. Let's get those memberships, bud. Thank you, Penitent Sin, for the 5. Appreciate it. Enjoy 5 of you.
that does it is breaking the law. Now, maybe they don't get prosecuted for it, but it's completely
It's a
100%
private
illegal.
business.
You can only do IRL streams from
Go to
public
town
places,
hall.
like a sidewalk, a parking lot,
Become an auditor.
a public building, like for example, town
One of those
hall,
like First
stuff like that.
Amendment
Public
audit
parks,
people.
That's all legal.
You should
the
do that.
moment you put your toe on the private
Could you
property,
imagine?
you can't film
Holy
without
fuck, dude. DSP First Amendment auditor.
permission. That's how it works. In the
That
United
shit would
States.
be insane.
You're opening yourself up
That would be content.
to legal action against you, or getting trespassed or getting arrested, which I'm not going to do because I'm not stupid and I'm not disrespectful. I respect people and their legal rights. You know.
All right. Go to town hall. Go to your town square and record. Let's see what happens. I would love a
Oh my
DSP fucking audit video thing. Yes, I can record
$3
here. Go to your library.
Says, put me as the top tiffer. Top tiffer. Put me as the top tiffer. I can't say.
Shut up.
Can't I say? So Truffles
Hilarious.
tipped $3 and is the top tipper. Ugh. You got Truffles. You got me. You tongue tied the king. How dare you? Very upset with you. Okay. The top tiffer.
He's acting like if he goes to a store and films, he'd get arrested on site. Like, bro, they're just gonna ask you to leave. Like, stop filming and leave, and you can just say,
What
okay,
about
my
an
bad.
audience interaction playthrough?
Like,
I mean,
that's content, dude. That's the thing. Like, an IRL stream would be kind of funny. Like, unless he fucking got shot or something, obviously. But, like, if he goes to a store and then they ask him to leave and he's like, why are you asking me to leave? Like, that's content. Why are you asking me to leave? I'm just here shopping.
we'd have to figure out how to do that.
That's
At one
content. People would watch that.
Time, years and years ago on Twitch, there was a plugin.
It
that
would be
you could get on
funny.
Twitch
I
where
don't know.
People would like click their screens and it would actually.
He just doesn't want to embarrass
But
himself.
all they did was troll me, so I could never advance in the game.
But dude, you're a clown. We're all
We would have to
fucking
figure out how to do
clowns.
that,
We're
like-
all court jesters in this fucking website. Who gives a shit? We're here to entertain DSP. Don't fucking care.
By what means or how would the
Whatever,
interaction
man.
happen?
I can't do it because I'll get arrested on site.
And DSP reacts at 100, then do it once a month. That would be still like for example, DSP reacts today is episode 87. So if I did another 13 episodes, that's another 3 months. I was planning on ending it maybe within like a month to a month and a half. Like you know, by like December-ish. Like maybe say, okay,
I don't even know what he's talking about, but that sounds kind of, kind of,
to a month and a half. 3 months. I was planning on ending it maybe within like a month to a month and a half. Like you know, by like December-ish. Like maybe say,
Oh, no,
okay,
DSP.
thanks
That's
everyone.
not the
It's your
way.
last month. If you want to become a member now.
Oh,
It's the last
okay.
month we're doing the show
It's,
regularly.
it's about members. Okay.
Become a member now, submit your clips, and then, you know, give it a last hurrah. And then try to change
I was
it
gonna
up
end it.
come December into
No.
January. That was my idea. Thank you.
Imagine him walking about with Snapchat or Meta
Yeah,
eyeglasses.
Facebook streaming. He should start Facebook
I never did voice
streaming.
notifications. I'm
Thank you, DL5, for the tip.
not dumb. Oh, do voice to chat to voice. I'm like, fuck, are you crazy? Absolutely not.
Chat to voice?
Yes, my fan is reflecting right now. I'm going to close my curtains. The sun was not out.
He should Snapchat
The
stream.
sun is coming out, and it's reflecting on me now as the fan oscillates. Like, hold on.
Okay. I'm glad this is
I think
almost
officially
over.
tomorrow I'll be in fall attire. I'll be wearing long sleeve shirts and
What?
pants because the weather has finally turned to the point where it's cool now, and I should be able to do streams and it won't be so hot in here. I think that's what
What
I'm
does
gonna
that
do.
mean? That's really artistic of you, dude.
But Choke Me Daddy says money is money. Charge $50 to $100 for a text to speech and felt the trolls. Yeah, but you gotta understand that I stream on YouTube, so you know immediately they would be trying to say something that would get me into trouble, right?
Dude, you
Immediately,
can ban
you know,
stuff.
some racist stuff, and I can't do that, man.
All right, whatever. It's not that bad. You can make it so it doesn't say certain things, and it auto filters, and it's not. What the fuck, man? You're so weird and annoying about this.
Doesn't matter if you ban the bad words, people still find ways to do it. They'll find workarounds. They'll put two other words together that kind of sound like it, and then they'll just repeat it a million times. You know, there's no 100% foolproof way.
You're gonna get
to stop
banned
that
on
kind of shit.
site.
It's one thing if you're a streamer who has like a normal audience.
Locale Live does TTS all
I
the
have
time.
these
Well, there you
idiotic
go.
idiots who stalk me, and I appreciate my audience that
ALT?
actually likes my content and supports me. I really, really do. But you got to understand that things are different for me than other people, and I got to be ultra careful.
I'm the
right?
main character.
Jasper is right here. Hi, Jasper.
My life is
He's actually laying on the floor
harder.
being a good kitty. He just stood up, petting you right here with me. Okay.
Okay, I'm over this. Are we done? Can we go to the next video that I have? For now?
For now.
I should do a stream of Liar's Bar with the casino guys. I think you'd be pretty good at it. It's a new trending party game. Yeah, we looked at that. It's the one where everyone's a
They looked at it. I didn't know that.
anthropomorphic animal or whatever, and you're basically doing Liar's Dice from Red Dead Redemption. But
Yes,
it's like
it's from
with
Red
Russian
Dead.
roulette involved. So if you lose, you have to blow your own brains out. It's fucked up. It's a dark ass game, honestly.
It's from Red Dead.
No, Kat is not currently playing any video games. She's just not interested. I think what's happened is games have become so
Wait, what?
underwhelming this year, and or everything has to have a dumb agenda.
So what is she doing?
Huh?
Wait, what the fuck?
So underwhelming this year,
Political?
and or everything has to have a dumb agenda of the ones that she'd be interested in. That
Like what?
She just doesn't care.
What the fuck does Kat not like? What are the agendas that Kat doesn't like?
You know, and I told
What
you,
does that mean?
I offered her my Xbox Series X months ago, 2
What
months
does
ago.
that
when I got this
strange
gaming PC, I
sentence
said, you
mean?
can have it. She's like, I don't want it.
What does she do? Why couldn't she get you your burger? That bitch doesn't even play video games anymore because of agendas.
And there's nothing to play. Like,
the
wow,
fuck does that mean?
damn.
She's anti-woke.
All right, guys, we have to end the show. I
The
think it's been a
fuck?
fun, chill show with a lot of open discussion. I appreciate that.
What
I
is
feel like
she
we should
doing?
continue these discussions
Oh, Tyrone,
tomorrow. Okay. Because I definitely want to continue. Number one, I want to think of a good reward for you guys if we hit the streak by the end of the week, which it looks like. I couldn't believe we just hit it. Thank you to Rend. I wasn't expecting to hit it today. I thought it was going to end. If we continue it all this week, I want to do a nice something special for you on Friday, but we have to figure out what it would be. Okay.
Oh,
And
the
number two,
cookies are banned now?
I want to figure out what
No
to
more
do with
cookies?
DSP Reacts. I do feel like the clip show is getting played out. I feel like we should basically set a certain amount that we do between now
Cat is lying downstairs.
Just laying
and
there.
maybe the end of the year. And
Like
then
the
we
elephant in
basically
the
end
room.
DSP versus the internet, but we start a new show.
She's
where I do
just
long
sitting
form
there.
reacting
What is
on
she
the regular.
doing?
And maybe every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, you know. But that way we have time for people to maybe nominate stuff, vote, plan out the big event of what it's going to be, and go from there. And I think that would
I
be
guess
more
she's
meaningful
not
at this
buying
point,
Dragon
right?
Age. Dragon Age, fuck, what is it? Derailed Guard?
Oh, okay.
Dragon Guard?
All right, guys. Let's end the show.
Dragon
Thank you for watching.
Age.
What's going to happen now is I'm
The
going to head
Veil
over
Guard.
to DSP Reacts. This stream is going to end momentarily. But then join me on DSP Reacts for DSP versus the internet over the afternoon. If you're
Okay.
here on Kick, just stay put. It's going to end and then start again.
Hell,
And if you are on YouTube, you should actually see a redirect message on your screen that says, hey, click here to head over there. All right?
confirmed Cat won't be
It should
playing
a good
Dragon
afternoon.
Age.
If not tonight, I hope you'll join me for
Brunel,
DSP
I
Reacts.
can't hear you, man.
Cat is living her best life. Nail polish, bags, wine glass, without fill.
Yeah, for real. She's just laying there downstairs. Thank you, DL5, for the 2.
To Silent Hill 1 on DSP Throwback. And if neither of those, I'll be back tomorrow with another podcast to perhaps continue this conversation and more. Thank you all for a great show. I will see you all later. Okay.
The music just
Okay, guys.
replays. Okay,
Yeah.
guys.
Get set up here. What do I need for DSP Reacts?
Unrecorded
I
segment.
need DSP Reacts logo. I need the leaderboard to be at the top of the screen now.
Yep. Yep. 16-year content creator. Runs his layouts like I do. What the fuck are we doing? Hello, Brunel?
What
Like,
did I just do?
you don't
That
have
was not what I meant to
layouts?
click. Whoopsie.
You don't have scenes on OBS?
Let me fix it now. I wanted to center it. I didn't want to flip it. There we go.
Dude.
And
Okay.
I need to have React pop-ups working. Not to say that anyone is actually going to contribute during the show, the React show, because honestly, I get usually next to no support during the React show of any kind. So
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll
okay.
get any, but if we do, great. And at least I
Nice.
want to have the pop-ups work. So, all right. Eden Ross fighting competition event? I don't think so. All right, guys.
How do you
Let's
know who
end
that
the show.
is?
Thank you.
How do you know
Like
who
I
that
said,
is,
if you're on
DSP?
YouTube, this is going to go offline and you're going to see a notice to go to.
Okay, fuck yourself. We got a video to watch. Fucking what a segue into the reaction video from Memology 101.
So here's the deal.
Oh,
All
wait.
right.
We already saw this.
In regards
We gotta
to
skip ahead a
React
bit.
content and the
We got to skip ahead to the
what we're
reaction.
gonna do with DSP Reacts. Hope that you guys are enjoying so far. If you are liking on YouTube, please give the stream a like. But as you guys
Why
can
does it
see,
sound like
take
that?
a look at the viewership on YouTube. It's abysmal. On Kick, we've got what, 30 viewers. So I think you guys can see the point I'm making about this show. This show really isn't cutting it anymore. No one's really showing up for it. No one. I haven't got a single contribution since we started broadcasting it. Over low contributions when years over said they're appreciated but not required. Because I'm not, first of all, I'm not upset at all. But I need to be, I have to be reminding people. If you don't remind people, they don't keep it in mind, they don't contribute, I can't pay my bills, I can't do this anymore. So I love what I do. You guys love what I do. That's how it works. Now I forgot to like it. I was going to like that statement. All the contributions came in from the podcast. You see the point I'm making about this?
No, I don't.
That's what I mean. I think this show is just played out. Like, I enjoy it.
It's
But I
played
think the show
out.
is played out, and it's time for a change, which is why we'll retire it in about a month. Okay? But then we'll do something different. We'll do more, like, different long-form reacting and stuff. Okay? Okay.
Yo, we hit
Okay,
100
ready to
likes.
continue?
Baller as possible.
All right, here we go.
ABAP, baby.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 87. We have watched 2 Ultra Member videos. Let's go to the next. Thanks for chilling, guys. Anyone who's here, I appreciate you. If you could like the stream, I would really appreciate it. We're at 37 likes. To get it to 50 would be nice. And anyone who's just hanging out and chilling this afternoon, thanks for a lot. If you could support the stream in some way, I would appreciate it. We have gotten next to no support. In fact, the only support we actually got since I started the React stream was Nathan re-upped his membership an hour ago. We didn't get nothing. No super chats, no memberships, no tips, no subs, nothing.
That's
Anything
insane,
would be
man.
appreciated, but I think you guys see.
Like, so the thing about this is, like, the stream is already paid for. It's already paid for. I thought he says, let's get the goal hit right away so that we don't have to focus on it during the stream. Even when the fuck, like, that happened. That's what happened now. That's what happened. And he still is begging. It's never good enough. It's never enough. Like, dude, if you want to stop streaming, fucking stop then. You're literally here for a paycheck. You hit the goal and you're still upset that you're not making money. Motherfucker, you already hit the goal. What the fuck is the point of the goals if it's not enough? I don't know, man. Just stop fucking streaming then if you don't want to stream. Like, it's already paid for. It's like I've said before. The money you make should then allow you to do something you want. Like, he hits the goal 27 times in a row, 28 times in a row. That then should allow you to, like, hey, I want to play Metaphor. Like, he always complains, I can't play a certain game because of my audience. I can't do this because my audience doesn't like it. I can't play Metaphor, Read Fantasio, whatever it's called, because my audience doesn't like it. But dude, that same audience that doesn't allow you to play stuff actually does allow you to play stuff. It's the same audience that fucking pays you. This should afford you, like, some, I don't know, like, dude, the audience you complain doesn't like certain things that you like is also the audience that allows you to do this.
See the point of me making.
And even when he hits the goal, it's never enough. No matter the amount of money, where he gets it from, nothing. It doesn't matter. It's never fucking enough.
That this show is going to be retired. Membership an hour ago. We didn't get nothing. No super chats, no memberships, no tips, no subs, nothing. So anything would be appreciated, but I think you guys see the point of me making that this show is going to be retired within a month, right? I think you get it, right? I don't think anyone's going to argue with me and be like, but what? But why? Wait, what? I think this show is, it's run its course, but I want to give it 4 more shows, including this one, before we retire it, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right?
Whatever, dude.
Because I find long-form reacting to documentaries, to video essays, and that kind of stuff way more interesting and refreshing than the short format clips we've been watching for the last 2 years. This show worked for a bit, but I feel like this year it definitely lost its way. I mean, take a look. On YouTube, we have 190 viewers. On Kick, we have 35 viewers. That gifted membership from Cyberchud was the first piece of support that this stream received since I started it. I haven't had a tip in like over an hour and a half, so thank you at least for something. I appreciate that. Been pretty slow today. No one cares about this show, and I don't blame you. I feel like the format doesn't work anymore. That at first it was interesting, but now it's just boring because you don't know what you're going to watch. Sometimes we get good ones, but I feel like when we get the good ones, it's always a long video we can't finish either, right? So that's why. So we got the rest of today and then probably 3 more weeks.
Ladies
and then we're going to
gentlemen.
retire the show and we're going to change the format and we're going to start doing long form React content instead. For a whole afternoon, I'll watch one video and we'll be able to talk about it and enjoy it. We'll know what the video is so we can actually be prepared for it and people can show up if they're interested in it, as opposed to now you have no clue what the hell we're watching, right? I think that's just going to work better.
Yeah, it's going to work better.
Guys, I hope you're having a good time. Again, if you are, please like
Way
the
better.
stream. Liking the stream helps for engagement, and if anyone could go above and beyond and support in any other way, I would
Like, what does that even mean it's going to work better? Because it's like I just said, he hits the goal and it's not enough. What if you hit the goal during stream 1 of watching the Down the Rabbit Hole XYZ, whatever? Are you still gonna beg? You're still gonna beg, aren't you? You're gonna beg for stream 2, for stream 3, for stream 4. Guys, this is a long video. You know, we hit the goal on the first one, but I don't know if we're gonna hit it on the second. That's gonna be the entire fucking stream. It's the same thing.
Really slow night for support, which is not a good sign for this kind of variety game. You know, I'm enjoying myself, but
this
I'm
is
probably not
it.
gonna be playing this long term if people don't support the streams.
There you go.
Honest.
Memology with the fucking hit the nail on the head. Jeez Louise, man. And then we got one more video that I want to cover, just a short little clip, because it's really funny. Fuck, man. Jeez Louise, this dude begging is insane.
He got these super
So this is E3 when they went to E3 with John Rambo in 2012.
So that's everything I got. So in addition to all that stuff, John got a couple other things. He got the super coveted Persona 4 Arena t-shirt. Now, John, you want to tell us a little bit about how you got this shirt?
All right, here's the deal.
And why it's so coveted.
I don't know much about Persona. I never really played the game. But my two good friends, Nick and Kyle, who work at Plain Tree in Danbury. It's a store that I go to a lot when we hang out and stuff. Before E3, they knew about this. This is like people know about this shirt. They said, they're giving away these free shirts. Can you please get this shirt for us? So we went, and I was able to secure one. So they're gonna have to fight about it. And I will make them challenge each other in various ways, and then we'll have to fight.
Right.
But I guess people just I don't know what's up with it that people want it so much because I don't know enough about the whole thing.
Well, I have a theory. I have a theory.
The story is, you know, every time we would go by where they're giving these out, there'd be a line like around the building.
Right.
And it'd be like, what game is this for? And then, you know, they'd be like, oh, it's for a shirt. So it's like, you're going to just be at E3 and wait
in a line for a shirt.
For a shirt. So I don't know exactly
He's swaying.
What it is.
I love these old videos. You get the first person swaying. You see it all.
About it. Maybe I should keep it, sell it. I don't know about eBay. I don't know. But what I did notice is at the end of the line is like,
it's a video game.
They give you the shirt, and then you get to take your picture with a model. So maybe these guys.
Yeah,
look at him go.
Sorry, I saw that model. She was too.
Here we go.
With a model. And the line is like.
Sorry.
They give you the shirt, and then you get to take your picture with a model. So maybe these guys.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I saw that model. She was too short. She was too skinny. She wasn't hot at all. She was Asian.
There you go. That's also a downside. The downside of being Asian. Too short. Not hot enough.
The shirt, and then you get to take your picture with a model. So maybe these guys.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I saw that model. She was too short.
Too short.
She was too skinny.
Too skinny.
She wasn't hot at all. She was
not hot at all. And what's the icing, dude?
Asian.
She was Asian. Fuck out of here.
It was just like
hell.
That's what was going on.
She looked like a 9-year-old Asian girl.
What?
To be completely honest.
Well,
Derek.
what they want, I don't know.
Oh my God, John.
Derek?
Come on, man.
Derek?
Doing it for
All right, listen. I know. Look, on here's why they were doing it.
Derek?
And here's the 3 programs for E3. Okay. This is when you got one each day, and each one was different, covering different aspects of E3.
Yeah.
Look
So
what's
that's
on
the video. I want to see him brag about his press pass.
bottles. All right, and the last thing I want to show everyone is just what the badges actually look like, because a lot of people, you know, have never
She
seen
was
this
Asian.
badge. You've got, you know, E3, blah, 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 5th through 7th, 2012, your name, what organization you're with, some barcode to scan. It tells you, you know, exhibits only or whatever, and then it tells you, actually, this color coding on your badge determines who you are. Yeah. So yellow was general admittance. Red was exhibitor, meaning you're with a company that actually has an exhibit at the expo. So we were with Machinima. Machinima had a booth. We got a red badge. There were people who had blue badges. They were media. The people
Blue
with green
badges.
badges had all access, which means that they were considered the VIPs. Maybe they worked for the giant media corporations.
Nice snort.
Yes, then there were people who had buttons, and they were the VIPs for Nintendo exclusively. There were people with armbands. Those were the people with Sony exclusively as VIPs. I don't know what Microsoft had, but our badges, which we didn't even know, allowed us to get into early because we were considered exhibitors. We could get in early.
Probably could have gotten like hours early.
Probably could have gotten there hours. So, yeah, probably. We could have walked in because they would have thought, oh, you're an exhibitor. You can get in and yeah, go set up. But we didn't know that until
Stop.
the
What's with so much?
So it is what it is.
These videos got so much
all right, so
fucking
that's it
feet in them.
For
all of these Rambo fucking hotel videos have feet.
Our swag.
So many
We hope
feet
you've enjoyed the video.
shots.
And
All right.
You know, we know a lot of people like to know about what swag you get at a con or an
Swag?
expo. So there you have it.
Hell yeah.
And this is, just one of the couple videos we're doing to wrap up our E3 coverage. So I hope you've enjoyed it all up to now, and you'll watch the rest. Thanks.
Hey, you're welcome, dude. Appreciate it. Everyone. Fuck you, out of here. Look, who is this? Who's this strange character? Is this PPP? Is this the old PPP? Who? Holy fuck, dude. That's the stream for me, man. This dude begging about his stupid... Like, the solution is not watching fucking one video instead of multiple videos. It's gonna be the same thing. I don't know why he thinks it's gonna be different. I don't know. Ridiculous. But hey, guys, that's the stream. Kind of a short one today. I know. But that's all I got. That's all I got. I'm a no talent mouth drooler. What can I say? I'm riding his coattails. Big ups, guys. Hey, thank you for the super chats. Thank you for chatting, just showing up. The likes if you liked it. Big ups, guys. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. More streams coming. I'm back, baby. Anyways, see you guys later. That was crazy. The begging is ridiculous. I still can't believe him sitting there during the stream. Like, during this stream, with the goal hit, King's coffers $175. Guys, I know we hit the goal, but like, I didn't hit the goal and then make more money during the stream. I need to make more money during the stream. What? How? What? That's fucking crazy. Just end the stream at that point, man. What's even the problem? If you don't want to stream anymore, just end it, man. What are you gonna make people feel bad? Trying to make people feel bad about not giving you money? Like, they already gave you money. Whatever, dude. Business as usual, I guess. I agree. Anyways, that's the stream, guys. Thank you so much.
The week is going slow. Tough through it. So how are you doing? This is how I'm doing. Tips.
She'll be back. Roxas.
But I've noticed tips very low right now.
I am Gothic.
The week is going slow.
I am World of Warcraft.
My life is ruined. This is how I'm doing.
I am Tekken 3.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him. Now, full podcast booked. Full gameplay streams booked. Everything's booked.
What was that noise?
Everything's booked.
What was that noise?
Can't do anything crazy.
Uh-oh.
And I don't even have enough to buy groceries. It sucks. The week is going slow. Tough through it.
Slam.
So how are you doing? This is how I'm doing. Tips very low now. But I've noticed tips very low right now. The week is going slow. It gets to me. My life is ruined. This is how I'm doing. Losers out there who thinks that they know I'm shit. Him. Kiss my fucking ass. Eat my shit now. So how are you
Your
doing?
mouth drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
So how are you doing? This is how I'm doing. So how are you doing? This is how I'm doing.
I am
So how
Tekken
are you
3.
doing? This is how I'm doing.